Yo! Wow, I'm really off-center today. We're no longer off-center. Yo! Hi. Sorry. I put extra emphasis on that. I had to restart it. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope you're having a nice day so far. Thought I was done yawning before I started stream, but there was another one there. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a nice day so far. For some reason, one of my ears is kind of plugged, so I hear an echo in my head, which I do not like. Very not cool. But I hope you guys are having a good day so far. It is technically the last day of the week that we will be streaming this week, as I will be leaving early tomorrow if I can wake up. I'm gonna have to like pound some sleeping pills at like 9 p.m. tonight so that I actually wake up before 9 a.m. for once in my life. I've not been waking up before like 11 lately. Og. I think it is like the lack of sleeping during the day is catching up with my body, because when I take the ADHD pills, I don't have to sleep during the day, but it's starting to catch up with me, and now I'm sleeping like 12 hours a day, and it's beating my ass. So I'm going to pound some sleeping pills at like 9, so I fall asleep at 10, and I'll wake up at a good time. God damn. I'll be leaving early tomorrow morning to travel to a convention. And I'll be there for the entire weekend until midday Monday, and I'll be getting home sometime around late Monday afternoon to Monday night. And depending on how I'm feeling, I'll probably make a schedule that night or Tuesday morning for the rest of the week. I may not stream Tuesday either, just depending on, you know, various factors that could happen at a con, aka social battery going boop, and like being fully drained, or potentially getting a little bit of con crud, which I normally don't get sick when I go to conventions because I chug orange juice like no tomorrow just in case. But yeah, that's a heads up. We're doing our yapping stream of the day. Our yapping stream that I've been missing out on lately, it feels like. I do enjoy the Powerwash streams because we just get to yap a lot. Yippee. I'm shaking up my water a bit. I got to wake up, and first thing I did in the morning was clean up a bunch of cat puke, so that was great. That was a good start of my morning. Hope you guys had a better start of your morning. That's what I did all morning. And then I didn't even make my morning tea. Fuck. I just thought about that. I didn't even get to have my morning tea. I was rushing around too much. Sigh. Hey, for it's a holiday? Is May 1st a holiday? Huh. May 1st is International Workers' Day, a public holiday in over 80 countries, but is not a statutory holiday in Canada or the US. No. No, well, yes, but no. Yeah, regular working day. Okay. So no, it's not a holiday. It's just when I'm leaving. Brazil it is? Yeah, no, it's not in Canada either. So Canada and US, it is not a holiday. Ugh, excuse me. But again, good afternoon and welcome in. Welcome in Himiko, welcome in Kaz, welcome in Rani, welcome in Zajawa, welcome in Kimmy, welcome in Sisame, welcome in Kiyoshi, welcome in Silva, welcome in Midnight, welcome in Majura, welcome in Karmi, welcome in I Want to Sleep, good morning, and welcome in Goku, and welcome in any lurkers and or VOD viewers. It's our bank holiday? Like we have a theater to clean, Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright. Well. Buckle in, everyone. It's gonna be a long one. Oh. Yippee. Thank you. Thank you for using my code. Yippee. Yippee. Oh, I also need to, put the... Oh my god, look at the kitties. I also need to put the note, or the link for the merch. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Merch. Free. Right there. There we go. And pin that. They're so talkative. Cats are so cute. Ow! Okay. Oh, we don't have to clean the seats though. Oh yeah, we already cleaned this, huh? We already cleaned this once, like the inside. Oh, now we're cleaning the actual state. Wow, there's a lot. Wow. There's so much. 2 months, I feel 2 years to feel old. Oh, jeez. Thank you for 22 months. Oh my god. Big Bite Gibby, sure, that's how we'll start. Where are they at? One of them's hiding. Where is your other son, Ulysses? Meow for me. Meow. Stop being difficult. Dude. 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 Hello? Why are you meowing? That was you. Thank you. Bubbles. Oh, don't do this to me, Bubbles. Thank you. I heard the other one meow over here. There you are. Nice squeak. Perfect. 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 You're perfect. The only one to meow immediately. Alright. Let's start at the back. Make our way forward. Oh. Hi, bear. Oh my god, live wood edges? Wow. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Sorry, I'm just kind of giggling over the fact it was 2 members of the Hyouma squad that were the ones who meowed when I was trying to get something to meow. No one else, just those 2. I think if the other one were here too, she would have done it as well. The wonders of Hyouma cord. Ah, the wonders. I'm stuck. Trying to get these little side pieces. I think they're gonna be a pain in the ass otherwise. There we go. Yo, no. No, go ahead. Keep doing it. It's great. No, in fact, go for it. Do more. Go on. Fun little meow meow. Do these all move? Do I have to like clean the spots where they're actively sitting at the moment too? I'm wondering if there's like a button somewhere that makes them move. We have to find out. Or maybe not though, because these both cleaned without me having to clean in behind this, so probably not then. Explode. Pipe bomb. Double it and give it to the next person. I'm excited to go to the convention, but at the same time, it's like, it's always that, I feel like the initial before you go, you're like, ugh, and then once you're there, you're like, oh yay, yippee. But like, the beforehand, you're always, it's like, I don't know. Social anxiety like pops up real hard, despite knowing I'm gonna have a great time, because I've been to several conventions in my life, and I know it's always a good time, so, ugh. The brain do be worming. Oh, I've been enjoying playing some solo Zomboid off stream where... Why is he so disappointed? What the fuck, man? Don't look at me like that. Anyway, armless freak. Look at me like that. You ain't got legs. What are you looking at? You damn chicken nugget. What are you looking at? You're like the Grimace special, but blue. What are you looking at like that? What is that? Gem? Yeah. You're nasty. I don't like you looking at me like that. Can I get on the convention? Yeah, I always get signatures in my book, which is like, I have a little book. I have a little book that I bring with me to every single convention. It is a leather-bound book. And in that book, I collect signatures of my friends and of like VTubers and stuff that I meet. Like if I'm like a fan or something, or just like in general, like I meet them, and even if I don't know them very well, like getting to meet them and like whatever like that, I tend to collect the signature, but I prefer just to collect the ones of my friends. But basically any of my VTuber friends I meet in person, I tend to get them to sign my little book for me. And that way it helps me remember who I've met before, because I have a really hard time with my memory, as you guys know. So it's a really great tool for me to be able to like remember, because I won't be able to visibly remember anybody that I see, because I can't visualize things, right? I can't visualize things, so I won't be able to remember who I've seen. And then it's really hard for me to like put an idea of who it was to my head, like who I met and stuff normally. But when I get people to sign my book, I kind of remember that interaction of them signing it, and I can look at it and be like, oh my god, yeah, no, okay, I vaguely remember this. We signed it in this, we were at like this place and we went to lunch or something, and I have a really hard time remembering. So when I have those signatures, it's really special for me. Like if I look at my wall of like keychains and merch and stuff, I can look at it and I can tell you where I've gotten each piece of merchandise, whether I ordered online or I picked it up at XYZ convention, like A, B, or C convention. Like I can tell you where. I probably can't remember exactly which year, but at least I can remember where, you know, to a certain extent. I need something visual that can help me remember. Do I have to go? Yeah, it's awesome. Yep, literally. I'm not really a big merchandise person. I do buy like keychains and small stuff like that, but I don't like posters. They're too big. Like even if it's an amazing piece of art, I really struggle to convince myself to get a poster just because it takes up too much room. Literally the only posters that I have in my room right now, the longest standing poster I have is a artwork from Boomslank, who is a company that I just really liked the artwork of, and I actually bought some t-shirts from them as well, because I just really liked how their artwork looked. And I have a poster from them, which is really funny because the poster I got from them is like of a mecha, of like a military woman in one of those mecha suits walking away from the camera, and like all these other soldiers like lined up on either side of her, like saluting with their guns and everything, and then like a huge ginormous massive mecha in the background. It looks so fucking badass. But I don't even like mecha very much, or like sci-fi stuff. I'm really not into sci-fi or mecha stuff at all for the most part. So it's kind of funny that that's like one of the first big posters I ever bought, and it's really big, and I have like a big a nice frame and everything too. But other than that, the only posters I actively have in the room are two of myself. One of Kohaku that was drawn by my art mama when I first debuted, or before I first debuted actually. They sent me I was sent a little package, and in that package was this poster, or this drawing, and I put it in a frame because I loved it. So I have that framed up on my wall, and then I have my first ever poster I ever made as Aomi, also up on my wall. And then there is actually one more that got added last year, and I didn't even intend to get a poster or anything like that. It just kind of happened, and I was like, well, it'd be a shame not to, you know, have it framed and displayed for myself. It was the poster I got when I was at Otakuthon. Not actually, no. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before. Yeah, I think it was the year before. Not last year, but the year before. The first time I went, I had met Matara-kan and Mint, and they had signed one of their. We were talking for a while, and I got them to sign my little book, which was nice. So I have their signatures in my little leather-bound book. And then before we said goodbyes, they gave me a one of the posters that they were selling at the convention, and they both signed it. It was a poster of the two of them in like these maid outfits. It's really cute, and they gave it to me. They signed it and gave it to me, and it was really sweet. So I was like, damn. I wasn't really intending to put another poster in my room, but I kind of have to now. Kind of have to. It was really sweet, and they were both very, very nice. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping my eye out for this like JP HoloLive keychains and like enamel pins, so I like putting those up on my corkboard. I don't really see a lot of Holo JP stuff, and if I do, it's usually ones that I already have lots of stuff of, and I don't really want anything else of anymore. I'd rather get stuff of like different people. So it kind of just depends what people have in stock, if I'll buy anything or not. In general, though, I really just like walking around the convention area and just seeing what people have. It's so awesome just to go to like artist alleys and just look around at all the art. Even if I don't plan on buying anything, it's so nice just to look and admire it and just be like, damn, all the people here are like nerds like me. Yippee. It's kind of a nice feeling. Alright, yeah, I get you. I used to collect a lot of posters, but I kind of ran out of room to put them in, and then when I moved house, I didn't bother putting them back up. I have them all, like, saved somewhere, I think. Yeah. I love artist alleys. They're so fun. Like, I literally wouldn't have the Kohaku mug merch if it wasn't for artist alleys. The only reason I even had that and made that connection with that artist to get them to do my merch was because I met them in an artist alley. I saw one of the mugs, the other mugs they had, the one with Tsutomo that they drew of all the Niji-en girls, and it was really fucking cute, and I bought that, and I took their card, and I reached out to them like later on saying like, hey, I saw your work at the convention, I actually bought one of your mugs, I love it so much. I'd love to work with you with some of my merchandise in the future. And they were like, oh yeah. It was awesome. So was the best place. I agree. So I'm not sure if I said it yet, but good morning, Tizame. I might have earlier, but it might have slipped my mind. Memory go burr. Oh, random thought, because I think it's funny. Last night, I was playing on the GTA server a little bit, because I'm just trying to get things, like everything I need to do done. Which is basically just making sure my gas station's all full, so I can keep making money, like passive income, while I'm gone for the whole weekend, because I can't fill it up or anything. I was just doing a lot of runs like that, just doing stuff. And I took a break to do like a fishing tournament to like talk to people, yada yada yada. And after the fishing tournament, I really had to go to the bathroom. So I went into like the little town nearby, which is like this town super far north. And I was just hiding in there, in like a corner and going to the bathroom. Like I parked my car in behind somewhere, and then like I locked it, and I just AFK'd there for a few minutes. As I was leaving, I was like, I'm already up here. I should probably buy some extra ingredients for the bar while I'm up here. So I ran inside, and then you know, got my stuff and left. And as I was leaving, I pulled over to the parking lot, put my car away, pulled my car back out, just because there was a bump on the bumper, and I was like, no, fixed. Anyway, the reason I'm going through like the methodical thing of telling all this is that about 15-20 minutes later, one of my friends in game, Sunny, all of a sudden like texted me and is like, were you wearing green today? And I was like, yeah, why? And then she like calls me, he's like, have you looked at like Birdie, which is like Twitter, today or recently? I was like, no, why? She's like, you should probably take a look. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, did I get implicated for a crime or something? What's happening? Like, what's going on? Like, I haven't done anything today. I've been fucking driving my truck and like nothing, right? I've been driving my truck around for a couple hours. I picked up that, and I'm back in my truck again. After dropping it on, I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I look, and there is this brand new Birdie account that had just been created with only one single post. It was one single post, and it was a picture of me leaving the liquor store, walking to my car, and it just said, and it just ominously said, no matter where you go, I'm always watching. Green shirt, sun high. And then it was just said, and then it was just like hashtag always watching. And it was like this weird account just called always watching you or something. And I was like, huh? And then they started putting up other videos. Like later on, they were putting up videos of them literally like videotaping people from a distance, like other players, and just like doing the creepy like fucking scary movie like scream like like breathing while like watching them on the video. And I was like, okay, dude, you're trying to be really edgy right now. All right, whatever, man. Whatever, bud. And I was like, you know what? I bet my car's security camera definitely caught that guy. Because if he saw me, I most definitely saw him too. Because no matter when, I always do 360 spins. I always 360 spin my camera like every like 10-15 seconds, so I can see if anyone's coming up behind me and shit. It's just like a natural thing I did. It's like bore into my system in third-person games. It's like in my brain, like to do it because of playing PUBG. It's in my system for playing PUBG for like years straight in like over 3,000 hours. I circle check myself no matter what. It's just in my brain, in my system of a gamer. I always do a circle around and I look all around no matter what. I'm very, very observant. I was like, I might not have actually noticed him the moment of, but I bet my car's security camera caught him. And security camera meaning shadow play. And, you know, it's fair for me to want to get a security camera as someone who's been the victim of gang violence and also being rich as fuck. I'll do whatever I want to my car. It's a really nice car. I don't want anyone stealing it. If they do, I want to have a camera on it, right? Or, you know, RP want to have a camera on it. And so I did look at my shadow play, and I caught him staring at me when I first came out of the liquor store, and I watched him duck down. But I wasn't looking at him at the time. When I came out of there, I was like running towards my car. So I didn't even like see him up on the roof across from me staring. And I saw him like in the little shadow play. I saw him duck down. And when I went to go park in the garage that was actually next to the building he was like hiding on top of, when I went to go back out of it, like after parking in it and like getting my car back out, when I went to go back out, I did my 360 spin and I saw him standing there staring at me with his phone out. And so I took a little snapshot of him on my shadow pane, like, oh, my car security camera actually caught him when I was going reverse while I was pulling out of the parking lot, and I just have a picture of him now. So, well, he's fucked. His little creepy game he's trying to do, I now have his face, so poor guy. I'm gonna expose him. Who is it? You know him? Nope. Looked like not a face or anything I recognize. At the very least, it was blurry because it was kind of far away, but the outfit and the hair color didn't look like anyone I recognized, but he could have very easily like just changed things up, right? News at the bar. I could. I'm just gonna give it out because people are like, ugh. It was pretty funny to me. It's terrifying. I don't know. I found it kind of funny because I'm like, this is so cringe. He's clearly not an actual criminal because if he was watching for that long and he wanted to be a criminal, he could have just robbed me. He could have just robbed me then and there. Like if he just waited outside when he knew I went in, like I went in and he had his gun out, he could just wait for me outside of that store. I wouldn't even know, and I would have came out and he would already had his gun out ready for me, right? So if he actually wanted to do something to me, that would have been the perfect time because I was all alone. So I don't believe for a second the guy's an actual criminal. Also, I'm realizing we cleaned everything basically, and we're only 50% done. Fuck. Fuck! Something's gonna happen, dude. Something's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna open up the stage or something. Some crazy bullshit's gonna happen. Or it's gonna spit a bunch of dirt at me and I'm gonna have to re-clean everything again. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh! Man. Stuff start moving? Yeah, probably. Are you anime? Well, close enough. A VTuber. Virtual YouTuber. Inspired by anime, streamers, and gaming. So yes and no, I am, but also am not anime. Oh, change scene. Yep, change the scene. Ah! Alright, let's see what happens. Alright. Bum ba da bum. Bum ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's gonna be a third scene, isn't there? Are you real? Brother. Would I not be real? I just responded to your question. What do you mean? What are you on about, man? What else would I be? Fake? Yeah, I have it, right? And I have the photo. I'm not gonna tell them I have the photo. I'm just gonna give it to the people who are curious for it and they want to go get them. There's people saying they already wanted to hunt them down because it sounded like fun, and I was like, oh, all right. Well, when I get on tomorrow, I'll give you the photo. Sounds fun. Let me know how it goes. To be fair, that was a photo from last night, so he probably changed his outfit up. But at least it's a lead. I'd give it to the police too for funsies. You know about VTubers? Ah, I see. I see. Hi, Air Pilot. Hi, Akio. Welcome in. Very advanced AI. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. If I was so advanced, I'd actually be able to remember shit, alright? But I wouldn't have to sleep 12 hours a fucking day. Yeah, VTubers are just streamers that, instead of having a face cam, decide they'd rather represent themselves with something else they love, which is anime. And they create a character. I mean, some of them, to be fair, some VTubers aren't even into anime, they just like the aesthetic, or, you know, they just like the community, whatever, XYZ, whatever their reasoning is. At least for me and a lot of people I know, it really comes down to, just enjoying having more of anonymity when it comes to being a streamer, but also at least it gives you the same feeling you would have as a face cam streamer to a certain extent, but with the extra privacy in the way. But also for me personally, it just kind of was something I've always liked. It kind of, VTubing just kind of combines several things I like all into one. And those several things being gaming, streaming, and anime. And that's a VTuber, literally. I mean, well, not all VTubers are gamers, but I am. So it's like saying, you know, not all streamers are gamers, because some of them just do like live streams or like chatting things or ASMR, whatever the heck they're into, you know? They're not all gamers, but for me at least, that's how I am. Yup. Top of the sturdy? I freaking knew it. Yeah, we're just playing a chill game today. We're just playing like Powerwash Sim. We're literally just chilling and seeing the water. First one you've seen? I see. Yeah, there's lots. There are so many. So many now. Years and years ago, there weren't that many, but now there's lots. I'm very surprised if I'm the first one you've seen. Well, I have a foul mouth, and I talk a lot, and swear a lot, so, you know. I'm pretty good at games, so if you don't mind that, then, you know, nice to meet you. Interesting news. Oh, yeah, in the, I mean, in the grand scale of things, VTubers aren't really that popular yet, technically, like in the grand scale of the scheme of things. There are definitely people who stand out. Like, if you watch streamers in general, it's kind of hard not to know what a VTuber is at this point, simply because of people as large as Iron Mouse, for example, and in the North American and English-speaking community. Are VTubers kid-friendly? Some are. Some are. Some aren't. I'd say I'm probably not kid-friendly because I swear a lot and I make innuendos, and I'd rather not feel like there's a youngin's eyes on me and restrict myself in any sort of way. I'd rather just freely speak how I want without having to worry about negatively influencing a kid. At the end of the day, you know, people under 18 are gonna watch things that are meant for adults, right? That's just kind of how it is. I did the same thing. You know, I was a kid once. I used to watch 18 plus shit. I used to, I was like 10 years old watching South Park, bro. The most raunchy shit ever. Like the most raunchy scenes in Family Guy or like South Park, right? Most insane shit. But you know, I wasn't supposed to, but I still did it. So, you know, you can't ever stop kids from watching. Although I think the general consensus is that people would rather kids don't watch their content, only because VTubing as a whole, like the community, is very adult focused. And not to mean that it's like R18 or like adults only or not safe for work. Excuse me as I take a sip of my water before I finish the sentence. I just think as a whole, a lot of people prefer for there not to be people under 18 in their community, simply because a lot of us do make stupid jokes, like sexual jokes once in a while. Like we'll pop one in there, or we'll swear a lot. Like I swear a lot. I got a mouth like a goddamn sailor. I can't help it. I've tried really hard for a long time not to have that, but I couldn't really help it, and it just comes out sometimes. Like if I'm not actively thinking about it, I swear a lot. And again, there's a lot of variety. That's a good point as well. There is a lot of variety, because just like how there's lots of varieties of streamers, there's lots of varieties of VTubers as well. Like for myself, I just do gaming, right? Like I don't do anything raunchy, but there are obviously people who do raunchy stuff too on different websites, etc., etc. That's just how it is, right? And it's the same thing as streamers. They also do that. And some people play more mature focused games, like I don't know, like very gory as shit horror games, or suggestive ones, or I don't know, man. People do all different stuff. Some people have like Q&A, just chatting streams where they talk about like their own adult experiences and stuff that people have questions about. But no, I'd say VTubers definitely aren't meant for kids, but it's in the same vein where there definitely are some that are okay with having children in the community. But at the end of the day, I really don't think that this community as a whole is a good place for kids. I think it's better to wait until you're 18 plus. Simply because the in this community, there is such a high level of anonymity, not only for the streamers themselves, but also for other fans. And unfortunately, because of the fact that we are very, you know, visibly anime focused as a community, there are people who are kind of fucking weird around young ones, and we don't want them in the community, but they fucking exist, and there's not much we can do about it because we don't know. If we do know, we'd fucking beat them up and kick them out. But nothing we can do about it. They exist, right? And so it's just safer in general not to have kids in the community because there's fucking freaks. But that can be said about any community and anywhere on the fucking internet. If you are a kid, don't fucking say you're a kid. That's stupid. You're setting yourself up to get followed around by some fucking weirdo, dude. It's the internet, dude. They're everywhere. Fucking creeps. But just in general, I think just, you know, I don't think VTuber community is good for kids in general. There's a lot of, like, I don't know. It's a very adult-focused space. And unfortunately, there are weird people around. I mean, that's, like I said, that's every community. It really is. But I feel like at least a lot of us have a pretty strong stance on, like, those people can fuck off. Fucking weirdos kind of thing. People get weird around kids sometimes, and I hate that shit. So to keep kids safe, but also, you know, my own sanity safe, I don't usually allow kids in my community. So if I find out you're under 18, I will ban you until you're not until you are 18. That's just how that's how I am. Are all VTubers very sus? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Not all. Are there some? Yes. Are there some that aren't? Yeah, that as well. I wouldn't say I'm particularly a sus person. I do swear and I make suggestive jokes here and there. Oh, that's like creepy, kinda. But there are people who are strictly sus, and there's people who are strictly, they will never, ever, ever do anything sus at all. I'm somewhere in the middle balance. I think I'm somewhere teetering in the middle. Like if there were a tightrope, I'm standing in the middle of it. I think I have a good balance between the two, but mainly non-sus because, I mean, I'd rather not present myself that way, but it doesn't really feel comfortable for me to do. It really just comes down to it. It's like, you know, different from person to person. The same thing as you'd expect in life with anyone, really. Some people are, some people aren't. You know, you can't really know until you experience it. Well, at the end of the day, I'd say, generally speaking, VTubing isn't for kids, but I mean, that's not going to stop kids from consuming content. You can do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I don't have control of your internet. I don't care what you do. But at the end of the day, if you are young, don't say you're young. Don't tell me, because I will ban you. And keep yourself safe. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. There are so many different types of VTubers out there that just watching me for the first time, for example, could never even slightly explain the just amount of variety there is in this community. Like the variety and the amazing talented people that are phenomenal singers and actors and voice actors and people that are so damn funny and creative, amazing artists and talented creators of all types, editors, and there's so many amazing people. It's such a creative medium that it really does open up the door for a lot of things regular streaming doesn't actually have, I think. It's a really cool thing. I'm really, really happy to be part of the community. And like one person watching one alone, like one VTuber alone would never be able to summarize the greatness that happens within this community. Are there ups and downs? Yeah, but there's a lot of really good things too. I think if you focus on the downs or the bad things, then you'll never get to truly enjoy the good things. Are you Omega? Hello? No. No, I am not. And if that is your deciding factor on whether or not to watch me, it was nice knowing you. What was I on about earlier? I don't remember. I have no idea what I was on about. Oh yeah, I was talking about the GTA server. Interesting things around the bar. One of our workers got freaking ocean dumped, which is kind of crazy. But it's because he's always hanging out with one of the girls who gets in trouble a lot. And then I think he only got grabbed because he was with her at the time when she got grabbed. And it was like, oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. Ugh. But right now, I'm just trying to, like, I've finally been able to maneuver my character that I'm playing in the server away from how I was playing him originally and into a place where I feel personally more comfortable with the character. I'm a lot happier with how it's going now. Like, a lot happier. Because it's a lot more just, like, me as a person rather than, like, this character. So I'm really happy with it. Yeah, it took a while, but I'm very glad. Things are definitely going better, I think, for me. Smiley face there is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. And not regular mud, bro. That is not regular on dirt. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think one of the big changes, which just sounds really funny, but one thing I've been doing more as that character now is when I'm texting people, I add little emojis and stuff, like little happy faces, because I like doing that. I like the little up arrows on the 6, the shift up, like shift 6, right? And you get the two little things, the two little up arrows, right? The happy eyes. I wasn't doing that as all as Al, because he was supposed to be kind of this cool guy, but I'm like, dude, fuck that. I'm just gonna be more like myself and do the silly little emojis that I like doing too. And it's just like, it's opening up him to a more cute side than like this always has to be cool no matter what side. And it's like, it feels a lot better. Will this be the last scene, please? I mean, any more crimes? That depends. What crimes do you know about? There is 10 more. I don't think so. Either this is the last one or the next one is. I think this will be the last one though. It's at 83%. Paul in a parking lot. Oh, that wasn't a crime. That wasn't a crime. Yeah, that did happen. Ugh. There was a fight night thing at Ale Mary's the one night before the storm. And we still haven't completed boss phase 1. Fuck! There was a fight night, and so I was exercising. I was making Al like do push-ups so his strength would be higher before the fight, because the better your strength is, the harder you punch, kind of thing. And so I was doing that, and some other people joined in with me, and we were just like being silly, like, you won! 2, I'm at 10, what are you at? Oh, I'm at 37. It's like, what the fuck, you're not? You're at 3, asshole. And we were like being silly, right? And having a good time. And then I was like, all right, I'm ready. And then I went to go against somebody, and the muscle or the control you use to like lock onto somebody is the right click, and the control you use to hit by default is left click. And then also, if somebody's like swinging at you, you can dodge it if you time your spacebar well. Yeah, none of my buttons were working, because for some reason my character still thought I was trying to do push-ups, even though I hadn't been doing that for about 3 minutes now. So I couldn't punch or defend myself at all. So I just got fucking destroyed. I thought, like, because I realized I couldn't lock on or punch, and I was like, uh-oh. So I started like running around, trying to like hit buttons to try to fix it, like hitting different buttons, and nothing was working. So I just got my shit fucking clapped, and I couldn't even swing back. I think I swung back one time because I like was trying to remember like what button swings other than like the click button, and I couldn't remember. Tiger's Watch, brother, I literally, none of the buttons worked. It's a known bug. It's literally a known bug that happens. The only way you can fix it is if you pull out an item. So I either would have to like pull out my fishing rod or my gun, and I'm not gonna fucking pull out a gun at a fist fight. Likely story. I'm gonna spray this fucking power washer directly in your mouth. Open wide. And then knock your teeth into the back of your throat with this power washer. I'm gonna put it on high, extra high voltage. Voltage? That's not the word, but pressure. Maybe pearly whites, but in the back of your throat instead of your goddamn gums. Come here. The buttons weren't working, and I was really sad. And I thought it was funny as shit, though. To be fair, I thought it was funny as fuck. I thought it was funny as hell. It was like, damn, I really just got whacked without getting to fucking swing even a single punch. This sucks. Kind of funny, though. Excuse me. It's okay. If people think I'm weak because of that, that'd be awesome. And I can surprise them and one-tap them. I did have like a character arc that was supposed to go on for like 3 days and like help be the reason how I changed Al and his character, but then it ended in 1 day because it just things kind of like spun out of hand and it was like, oh well, that sucks. So basically the idea was I had no idea how to change the character without just being like, oh, I'm gonna change him now suddenly out of nowhere for no fucking reason, and that didn't feel right. So it was either like kill the character off or, you know, figure out a way to change things where at least it doesn't feel like I'm just going, oh, okay, I'm changing it now. Hee. And I didn't really want to kill it off because I put too much time in it. So one thing I kind of decided was like, I'm gonna get Al doing a silly type of crime, like not get caught at all for like a few days, like try really hard not to get caught and just fuck with people a little bit, but not like in a super malicious way, but just enough to have people like trying to figure out who it is, like what's going on, who is this person. And then like over the days, like the idea was it was supposed to be like a 3-day long process, like a 2 or 3 day long process, where as he's doing these things, at first he's like, oh, this is, you know, this isn't so bad. It's so nice to do something that's not me for once. Like, I mean, it's kind of thrilling, really. And then realize, like, yeah, no, this really isn't me at all. Like, this isn't who I want to be. This isn't who I am. Like, again, like, not only was I already not who I truly am since I've been in this city, again, like since I came back to the city, but now I'm even further from what I was, from who I am truly. Shit, what do I do to change this? I need to like somehow, you know, I need to redeem myself and like make up for my crimes. And then he was gonna get himself caught on purpose or turn himself into the police and, you know, get arrested and serve his time. And that would be like his kind of like coming to his senses moment, and then he'd let himself get to jail and he would serve his sentence, and then he would kind of just like go back as a changed person. Hi, Fur. Like trying to go back and like one step at a time get back to being just how he actually is, which is me, like actually me, right? Like I just wanted the character to be more like me, myself, rather than trying to play a different character all the time. It wasn't good for my mental. Hi, Octavia. And so my crimes that I was committing was actually kind of funny. I thought it was funny as shit, and even the admins were watching me while invisible and being like, this is so fucking funny. They kept laughing. I kept hearing them like sneak up while invisible and giggle when I was doing it. They're like, who's your next target? Ooh, what you're doing is really funny. Ooh. And I was like, all right, get out of here, you fucks. Trying to have a moment here. Damn. So what I was doing was I had dressed Al up in a, because normally when people do crimes, they want like this black outfit or this color that represents their gang. Gang. What I did was I got into a bright yellow suit with like vest suit, like vest, bright yellow vest with a yellow golden tie with black, like black dress shirt underneath, yellow dress pants that go with it, and like these nice black dress shoes, and then black gloves, to cover his hands as well. And then over his head, he had, you know, in casinos, they have like the slot machine, and if you get 777, it's like a huge win. He had a giant, like, circular 7, like casino 7, over his head, covering his head completely so no one could see his hair, nothing. And the idea was that I was going to be a literal human slot machine. And so what Al would do, the idea for my crimes was that I would go up, I'd cruise around on my bike, and if I found anybody who was alone, and I was also, the whole time, I was, like, playing as this character, like this character, I called him 50-50. I was doing my silly old man voice, my, hello, okay, wow, fancy seeing you here, put your hands up or I'm gonna fucking shoot you. And they'd be like, ah! And they put their hands up, and I was doing that voice while, like, in a full yellow suit and my little 50-50, my little casino mask. And, yeah. And then, when I would find someone, I would have them put their hands up, and I would tell them, all right, so, you know, it's nice to meet you. My name is 50-50 or 7, because it was like a 7 on my head. It was either like, you can call me 7, you can call me 50-50. It's nice to meet you. We're going to play a little game. And that game is the 50-50 game. So I am going to look in your pockets, so keep your hands up for me. And in your pockets, if you have more than $5,000 cash on you, tut, tut, tut. Very naughty. You shouldn't be carrying around so much cash on you. If you have more than $5,000 cash on you, I am going to take half of your money. Nothing else, just half of it. But if you have less than $5,000, even $1 less, I will give you money. Because I feel bad for you that you're so fucking poor. And I went around and I'd robbed like 30 people. Or I did that to 30 people. I think I only actually took money from, like, maybe 3 people. And I gave money to, like, 25 people plus. I think I gave out over $30,000 that day. Just to random people in the game. What if someone's got exactly 5K? There was one person who had exactly 5,000. And I gave them money because I thought it was impressive. They had exactly that amount, like, on the dot. It wasn't like some random number of like 5,032 or like 5,120 or 4,950. It was exactly 5,000. I was like, you know what? That's kind of impressive. Here, you can have money too. And I gave them money. But anyway, during that, I was also going into businesses and doing the same thing. If people were working solo shifts, I would go into their business and do the same thing. I literally did that to somebody who is like one of the moderators or like heads of the server, which is really funny. Showed us running into you. Oh, yeah. So that was before I had the outfit idea. She was the first one that the idea really clicked with because she was so fucking poor that it was actually depressing to look at her inventory. And so I was like, oh, you know what? This would be a really fun way to do this. Why would I rob people when I could just do this instead? This is so much funnier. And that's how that's how it like started. That's how it became a thing. But yeah, I literally robbed Colt, who is like known as one of the, I think he's like a EMS now, but he was in the police force before, and he owns like the Ale Mary. But I went in and I robbed him too, and I ended up giving him money. So it was really funny. So after I had my interaction with him, I literally ran into the store because I looked through the window, saw there was no one else there. So I ran in with my gun out and made him put his hands up. And I saw him and I'm like, all right. And I explained the rules. He's like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, you don't have enough money? Wow, you sure are poor despite being a business owner. Here, I hope this helps you, get you off your ass and maybe get you a nice place or a better item on the menu. And he's like, oh, okay. And I gave him the money, and then he tweeted out, I won the 50-50 lottery with like a happy face. I wanted so badly to reply to it or like retweet it or something. I thought it was so fucking funny. He's like, I won. But it was supposed to just be like that. It was supposed to be like very silly, like a bit scary at first, but for the most part, almost everyone was getting money. And like the people I did rob, I like only took half their money. I could have taken all of it. I could have taken their valuables, but I didn't. I didn't fuck with them. I just took half their money. You have too much money on you? Tut tut tut. That's your own bad, bro. Put your fucking money in the bank, you freak. What do you have that much cash out for the first place? You fucking weirdo. Trying to flex? Freak. But yeah, it was like, it was supposed to be like really silly and funny. I love it. You can see the cats moving too in the replays. It's so cute. But then unfortunately, because the whole idea was to have it to be like a multi-day thing, right? And like not get caught until I wanted to turn myself into the police, which would have been after Al had like kind of come to his senses and being like, yeah, this, you know, this is definitely different from how I have been acting in the bar since I came to the city, but this still isn't me. If anything, this is even further from me. Like, I can't do this anymore. I can't live with this, right? And then he was going to, like, take a real good hard look in the mirror and then turn himself into the police. Get himself arrested, go for max sentence. That's what would have happened after so many, like, hits, like, so many, like, robbings, technically. And then, after he turned himself in, or got caught, whatever, he would be able to, like, change while he's in jail. And then I could, like, have him come out of jail and be more like me, like the actual person me. Which is how I wanted to change him anyway, which is how he's changing now anyway, which is good. But unfortunately, it kind of got fast-forwarded. The whole process got squeezed into a single day because, unfortunately, when I was in the middle of doing one of my stupid little robberies that I was going to give someone money, I was literally halfway through, and some fucking idiot pulls up on a skateboard, stares at me, and I'm like, I'd like it very much if you would keep, like, in my funny voice, I was like, I would like it very much if you'd keep on skating away now. And if you don't, you're really not gonna like what happens to you. And then they fucking skated like 3 fucking pushes, stopped 10 feet away from me, and with their back turned to me, pulled something. I couldn't tell what it was because their back was turned to me. I saw them pull something black out of their waistline. So I thought they were pulling a gun. And so I immediately shot them in the leg because I was literally holding my gun at them as they were skating away because they were barely away from me yet. They were like not even like 5-10 feet away from me. And they pull something out of their waistband. And so I immediately shoot them in the leg because I didn't want to kill them. And they immediately dropped in a single bullet. And I was like, fuck! Hi, Ghostman. We're talking about GTA. And so I was like, God damn it. I'm like, here. Hold on. And I like looked at the other girl. I'm like, all right, just keep your fucking hands up. And I look and she's like, okay, you're poor. Here, have some money. Now, can you please call the ambulance and tell them that the shooter has left and it is safe for them to come save this man? Because they will not come to the scene of a shooting unless it's cleared by police first, which means that he very well could die here despite the fact that I only shot him in the leg. Can you please call them right now and say the shooter left? And they're like, and it was fucking stupid Nari playing her stupid little Daisy character that's like a little baby going, and I'm like, dude, just fucking call them or I'm gonna shoot you too. And she's like, oh, Dad. And then I ran over. Like, the police are already on their way because there's a gunshot. They're gonna respond to it, but you need to call the paramedics to come save this man's fucking life. Do it now. And she's like, oh. And so I run over to the other guy, and I'm like, fuck, you weren't supposed to do that. Why would you try to do that? Like, why would you try to be a hero? And he's like, I just was gonna pull out my phone. And I was like, fuck, I thought it was a gun. God damn it. And I was like, here, press this against your leg. I only shot you in the leg. You're gonna be okay. Just press this against your leg. And I like put like a bunch of bandages into his inventory. It's like, press this against your leg. You're gonna be fine. They're calling the EMS. Here, take this. And I just fucking threw a bunch of money into his pockets. He was like, fuck you. And then I threw all the money in his pockets. He's like, fuck you a little less. Like, just fucking don't die. Just hold on to these bandages. Push them against the leg. You'll be fine. It's a clear shot. It went right through. You're fine. You're gonna be okay. Just press this against the hole. I was like, all right. Have a nice day. I just fucking left. right? And the guy's fine, whatever. But that was like, it wasn't supposed to, I never ever wanted to violence. Like, that was not the point of the crime spree. It was, the whole point was to be silly. But I thought someone was pulling a gun, and I'm not about to get shot and ruin my fucking experience right then and there. Unfortunately, he was pulling out his fucking phone, bro. But I couldn't tell because his back was turned to me. And there's like a small black handgun. There's multiple small black handguns in the server. So I was like, I'm not about to get shot. Fuck that. I'm not gonna do that, right? And I shot him in the leg. And then he fucking dropped, and I was like, fuck! He must have like tripped on a skateboard earlier or something. I had like low health because he dropped in a single leg shot, and I was so fucking devastated. I was like, fuck. And so I then got chased around by a gang, and I left, and I got away, and I was like, you know what? Let's just get caught by the fucking gang. Who cares? Let's just get caught by them at this point. At the very least, I know the gang looking for me is like Riptide, and I know all the people in there are good RPers, so I don't think they're gonna full kill Al, like ocean dump him or anything, but they will definitely like fuck him up. And I guess that'll be part of it, because like at this point it's already fucked. He shot somebody. He didn't want to shoot somebody. That's not something he ever wanted to do. Whatever, right? And so got caught by the gang, got fucking shot, etc, etc. Got the most, I think the thing that still bothers me, I can't help but be kind of upset about it a little bit, is that literal gang members were criticizing me for pointing guns at people, and I was like, you guys literally point guns at people to steal their guns and then kidnap them to then use their lives as like a piece of chopped meat to trade with police officers so you can have a slight advantage when you're doing a crime. Why are you criticizing me? You've shot so many people. You shot me. You've shot so many people. I accidentally shot one guy I thought was pulling a gun on me. And you guys shoot people for fun because you're fucking criminals. That's what you do. You commit crimes all the time. You probably shot a cop before. You actually put police lives in danger and other people's lives in danger and innocent people's lives in danger all the time by kidnapping them and pointing your guns at them all the time. You're gonna criticize me about shooting somebody one time and pointing my gun at people and scaring them? Shut up! You're a gang member! Shut up! Piss me off! Piss me off! Hypocrisy! Ah! Anyway. It's like I was crashing out. But anyway. Anyway. But yeah, Al is changing for the better now. But it was supposed to be like that bickering. I remember that bickering. Yeah, I was so upset that day though, because like Al was tired, dude. That was at like 4 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. at time, which is 3 hours past my fucking bedtime. So I was dead tired. Al had already accidentally shot somebody, so his guilt was off the fucking roof. Wasn't feeling well. Got shot like 6 fucking times, and then dragged along the road for like 10 minutes or like 5 minutes to get to a place where he then got interrogated and then like talked down on by a bunch of fucking hypocrites who then called the police on him, where he then got arrested for the maximum sentence, only to finally get out knowing he was gonna get his shit absolutely fucking beat. Knowing he was actually gonna get his shit fucking beat after that as well. Like, I was so fucking tired, bro. I was so exhausted, and like he was so mentally tired by the whole fucking thing. Were you actually crying? I did, yeah. I did actually cry a bit. Not because I was like sad, but it was just like I get easily emotional when it's about friends, because the person playing Declan, who is Apollo, is like a good friend of mine, and I've never like, he's such a good role player. He's never really played a character like that before. He's never played a character that's so not him. He's always played a very whimsical character. But Declan is such a fucking asshole. I don't like his character at all. He's such a dick. But that's the point. He's supposed to be like, he's like this young, arrogant, like self-centered guy. And there are times when he does care about like certain people, but he pretty much hates everybody else. He like barely likes anybody. He like flirts with women to get his way. He tries to like hustle them to give him more money. He's very hypocritical. Anything he does is fine, but if someone else does the same thing, it's not okay anymore. I really hate his character. His character is so ugh, and it's so not him, which is why I say he's an amazing RPer, dude. He is fucking an amazing RPer. I just hate the character he's playing, but he is so fucking talented, bro. Fuck! And it pisses me off because he is so good at what he does. Al's supposed to be? Al wasn't supposed to be that bad. No, Al's not supposed to be that bad. He was supposed to very much be, like, not a player, but, like, someone who does flirt with a lot of people and try to, like, you know, get them to come by and get information and stuff, but he wasn't ever supposed to, like, use people. He's always very upfront about it, and he always has been, about, like, not actually wanting anything, committing. Like, he's always somebody who doesn't lead people on. He's very open with it, and he's like, look, dude, I don't actually want anything. That's, like, the whole point, and I've had that conversation with people. It's the same thing, like, Mina, or Ophi's character, literally confessed to him, and he said the same thing to her. He just, like, let her down really easy. Like, he's just not someone who truly wants something at the end of the day. Like, he never knows when he's gonna have to leave the city. Like, he doesn't want that responsibility because it wouldn't be fair to that partner, and it wouldn't be fair to him either. Like, he's never been, like, a super bad guy. He just isn't good either. He's flirtatious, but not in, like, a using people way, which Declan kind of is. And where he'll admit it or not, that's just how his character is. He very much is. Okay, Dust Storm, that's nice, thanks. But yeah, I hate his character really bad. I really don't like the character he's playing. But that just makes me respect him even more. Because he's such an amazing actor, bro. I can't. But because it's him, right? Because it's him, and it's so far different from what I'm used to with Apollo as a person, to have him, like, vehemently upset with me or Al, and be, like, upset at him and, like, saying all this shit to him, made me so fucking sad, because it's like, that's nothing that Apollo would ever say to me and has ever said to me before. We've always been so chill, and, like, I've always had so much fun, like, laughing and playing games together and stuff. And, like, I've never had, like, a negative interaction with him. So to, like, suddenly be confronted by him, or his character, like, being that upset with me, and, like, saying all these things about me, because he's somebody I care about, aka Apollo. I don't give a fuck about Declan, but because it's Apollo... Sorry, that was my jumping noise. Fuck! God damn it! I'm gonna do it this time. There we go. Because it's Apollo, it really, like, hit deeper than it should have. Because it's a good friend saying these things about me that he's never said before, and it felt so real, it actually did make me cry, yes. And it's not his fault at all. I'm just an emotional people when it comes to things being said by my friends, right? If it was a stranger, if it was a complete stranger saying those things, I would not give a shit. I would laugh in your fucking face, and I would not give a fuck. If you want to say negative shit about me and be, like, rude and awful to me, but I don't know you, I don't give a fuck, dude. I've never given a shit about what strangers say. I will take it with a grain of salt. Like, if it's, like, a valid thing, sure. But if you're just being an asshole to be an asshole, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I will never care. Like, you gotta learn that when you're on the internet in the first place. If it's a stranger or somebody you don't actually care about, why does their opinion matter to you? I feel like the only opinions that should matter to you are those of your friends. You talked to him? Oh, of course I did. Of course I did. We already talked about it. We're so fine. He knows. And it's all RP. It wasn't real, right? It wasn't real. None of it was real. It's just for roleplay. But he knows. And I was, like, apologizing to him in DMs as it happened. Like, and he's like, dude, it's so cool. It's just roleplay. We're so fine. We're so cool. And Declan was, like, looking for a reason to quit anyway this whole time. And it's like, yeah, that makes so much sense. Because Declan probably just wanted to go join the Sun Cafe where his literal gang owns. Because when he joined us, the gang, like, the Sun Cafe didn't exist yet. His gang didn't own it yet because it literally didn't exist yet. But now that it does exist and his gang literally owns it, he's been looking for a good reason and a good timing to actually quit the bar or quit the Malibu so he could go join the thing his gang literally owns. So that he has more of a reason to be there and, like, be with them, right? Because that's kind of the whole fucking point. That's literally the point. So it's just a good opportunity for him to leave, right? It was just a good opportunity for him as a character and for story. So it made perfect sense. It was all just RP, right? It was all just RP. But I get easily emotional when it's, like, a close friend, like I said. Like, when it's somebody who's, like, I'm close with. And I'm not even, like, I wouldn't say, like, Apollo and I are super close or anything, but we are friends. We are definitely friends. We don't, like, talk all the time or anything like that, but I'd say we're definitely friends 100%. He's not someone I would consider, like, an acquaintance. He's someone I consider a friend. despite the fact we don't talk a lot. But I'm super low maintenance. I'm a super low maintenance person. Like when I first meet people, if I'm really interested in them, I'm kind of high maintenance because I want to know more about them and like confirm like, oh yeah, no, this person is really cool. I do definitely like this person, and then I become low maintenance. I don't feel the need to like talk all the time. But when I'm first meeting somebody, I'm very like hyper, like, ooh, I really like this person. I'm very curious about them. Like if I like them a lot, right? I seem like I like them. I get very like curious about them and I want to talk to them a lot because I want to learn more about them. And then if I learn more about them and I've been like, yeah, I do actually like hanging out with this person, I'm okay with being low maintenance. But also in that time frame, if I realize I don't really like that person anymore, I'll just be like, yeah, I don't really fuck with it actually. Now that I like know more about you, I don't really fuck with you as much. And I'll just be honest about it. Even if it's kind of like rude, I'd rather just be honest than like, I don't think it's the right word, but lead somebody on in a friendship. Like, can you lead someone on in a friendship way? Is that a thing? I don't know how else to word it. But I don't want to make someone believe that I really fuck with them and we're like amazing friends if I don't actually believe that, right? If I don't truly believe that. It's a thing? Okay. So that's why it's like when I first meet somebody, I like give them a lot of attention technically. Like if I really feel like I get along well with them or something, I give them quite a lot of attention. Oh, I'm so crunchy right now. Let me drink some water. And it doesn't happen very often that I'm like that. It's not very often. It's very rare. But when it does happen, I give them a lot of attention because I want to know more about them. And if I don't fuck with them, I just straight up say it because I don't want to like make them believe something that's not true, right? I'd rather just be honest. Dude, the amount of times I've been hurt because people just won't talk or won't communicate properly, it's too much. So I don't want other people to have to deal with it too. That shit sucks so bad. Being led on, like as a friend even, is just so fucking awful. It's such an awful experience. I don't want other people to go through it. I've been through it enough times already to know how shitty it feels. So I'd rather just be honest. Bucket. Bucket what? Bucket on. Bucket on. Bucket on what? Truck? Bucket on the truck? Bucket on the truck. I guess that's a shitty feeling, so. Because it's like, dude, I'd rather you were just honest with me and told me that, like, originally, when you first felt that way, instead of, like, not telling me for months, led me to believe that we're, like, great friends or something, and that we are close, only to you this whole time not actually like me or care about me at all. Like, why am I giving you 100% if you're not willing to give me even 10? Like, hello? I don't want to, like, be led on in that way. The same way I don't want to lead other people on that way as a friend. You know? It sucks. It happened to me recently, too. So, recently as in last year. And it was rough. Someone who I thought was, like, my best friend. And then it just kind of wasn't actually true. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So, like, that just definitely reinforced this thought process for me. I've always kind of had this thought process, but it definitely, like, concreted the thought process, right? Like, more than before. It 100% concreted it. It was like, yep, 100% need to do it like this. Like, always, always, always. Like, talk no matter what. Like, I always thought that way anyway. Why should I tell you that I don't like if I can use you? But, like, why would you need to use me? I'm not that usable. I'm not popular, I'm not, like, famous, I'm not rich. There's nothing you can do to you. I don't have anything usable, bro, I'm sorry. If you want to use somebody, you need to pick someone more popular. If you want to use somebody, you gotta pick someone who has a higher viewer count. Or has money. Using people makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, that's exactly another reason why I also want to change Al. You know a lot of people? Yep, but at the same time, I won't introduce you to a lot of people. I'm very careful about that. Because it feels yucky as well. I know what it's like to be used as well. I've been in this community for a long time, brother. Trust me. I'm well aware when people are trying to use me and I cut them off really fast. And I also warn the person they're trying to get in contact with about them. Because I know so many people, if you fuck around and are an awful person, I'll let people know. And not everybody, obviously, but if you're directly like, oh, hey, Kohaku, you, and this is like, if it's like a friend, like say, for example, it's a close friend, right? And they're specifically trying to do something, right? So this actual example is a good example of why, a reason why I would connect people. Leon, right? So Leon wanted to do a collab that was only in a specific language. I'm trying really hard not to say the wrong language here, because I'm fucking so stupid, and I never remember languages like what they are if I don't speak them. Hold on, let me double check. Leon, hold on. Let me find it. I want to like get my facts straight when I tell this story. I don't like getting the wrong facts when I'm telling a story. It makes me feel stupid. What is? God damn it! What language is it? What's it called? Ah, Tagalog. That's what it is. Tagalog. Fuck. Sorry, or Tagalog. I don't remember how it's pronounced. But Leon wanted to do a collab in Tagalog only, right? And he was asking me if I'd be able to reach out to Millie for him, because she likes doing those kind of things too, right? Like having streams in that language as well. And I was more than happy to reach out, because that was an actual good reason to do it. Like that wasn't just like, oh, hey, can you connect me with your like, you know, famous friend? Ha 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 ha. You know, oh, this opens up, doesn't it? This shit definitely opens up. Ah, fuck. That wasn't like, oh yeah, can you reach out to your famous friend for me that I have no connection to whatsoever, so that I can do a collab with them and like potentially gain something from it? No, it's not like that, right? Because that wasn't like what he wanted, right? He just was trying to make a collab. He already had like a full roster of people that were all people speaking that language, because he wanted to do the repo collab. When he did the repo collab with a lot of people. So it was like and plus I know Leon well. I know he's not that type of guy, right? That would try to do that. And I knew that he was just like, he genuinely was just trying to make a cool collab with people all from that language. And like the collab was people like big, small, didn't matter, indie, corpo, didn't matter. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm actually super excited to help you set that up. I'd be super excited to do that. A bad olive now? Yeah, be safe, be safe. But I was super happy to help set that up. And it was just like, I just asked her, like, hey, would you be interested in doing a collab that's only this language? Like a friend of mine, like one of my group mates actually really wants to do that, and like thought you'd be amazing for it. And I just wanted to pass it along, because I also thought it'd be really cool to do personally. Like, I'm not going to be a part of it because, well, I don't speak the language, but, you know, I think if you're interested in it, I would be happy to get you guys connected. And she was cool with it, she was happy with it, and that's how it happened. And it was really cool. I was really glad that I got to be a part of helping that collab become a thing. Because I know he's not a bad guy, I know he's a good guy, and he was just doing something fun. I know it was like 100% pure intent, which is cool. Things like that I know like aren't bad, that I'm happy to help with. But I'll like let my own judgment do that. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna open? Can I open from the back? Headliners collab? Oh. I don't know if it was a headliner. Oh. What is this? Gem? I don't know if it was a headliners collab. I think it was Repo. I think it was Repo they were playing. The Merman's Gems! The Merman's Gems! My gems, my precious. Sorry. Fucking, I can't believe this game has lore, bro. I still can't believe Powerwash Sim has lore. It's so crazy to me. And you can read all the lore in the text messages you receive. Stolen gems, yup. We got him, we're cleaning them up. Hell yeah. The console thing is very true. There are a lot of fake people, but it's like, a lot of people have personalities they have just for streaming. And it's not like who they really are. And that's okay, I guess, as long as you like are aware that a lot of people are acting, or it's a streamer personality. I mean, I personally can't act. Sorry to break it to you. I am a fucking loser IRL too. My bad, guys. I'm just me IRL. I'm just this fucking guy. I'm a slightly oldening man who's getting gray hairs, who is gonna look like my. Give me like 3 years. Give me 3 more years, and I can perfectly cosplay Kohaku without a wig. Trust. Give me 3 more years. I can do it. Trust. Yeah, having Persona's not bad. No, I agree. I think it's not a bad thing at all. But yeah, that was a repo collab. Slightly oldening. All right, though. Do you be bald? If I'm bald, I'll kill myself. We've been over this. We've had this conversation. If I bald, I'm killing myself. We've been over this, dude. We've had this conversation. If I start balding, or I get male pattern baldness, like the little bald spot on the top of my head, or my hairline recedes, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I like my hair too much. I really, really like my hair. A lot. I really love my hair. I've always had really, really nice, thick hair. All my life, I've had very, very thick, nice hair, and I've been growing it out lately, and it's fucking awesome. I love having long hair. My hair is so thick and awesome, and I can like style it whatever I want. I love my hair. I take really, really good care of it. I put biotin supplements into it every day too. Like, well, not every day, but like after my shower, I have like a biotin and rosemary like oil I put through my hair. Like I comb it through my hair after showers, or sometimes I do it before showers and wash it out. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day. Week I got a bald spot. Yep. Well, it's not gonna be a graduation stream. It'll be like, hey guys, you want to watch me krill myself live on camera? I'm sorry. It's okay. I will joke about it as well. It's okay. No, dude, I never want to be bald. You know why I don't want to be bald? You know why I'm so vehemently against being bald? I don't care if other people are bald. I think bald can look really fucking good on people, dude. Dwayne The Rock Johnson? God! Dude looks amazing bald. Drawing you bald. Alright. Like, he looks amazing bald. There's some people who look amazing bald, both men and women. But I personally, I know for a fact, I would not look good bald. You know why I wouldn't look good bald? My fucking head's lumpy. Not because, like, I got, like, weird bumps and shit and you get examined by the doctor. It's like I cracked my head open twice as a kid. My skull has dents in it because I fucking broken it twice when I was young. I rolled down the stairs once as a kid and cracked my head at the bottom. I also stood up into an open dresser that had a metal lining on the bottom that cracked me right down the middle. Cracked me like a fucking coconut, right open. I got a fucking lumpy, not nice head. I don't like my head. The shape of my head is not okay. I don't like it. I would look really fucking funny, and I'm not willing to deal with that. But pretty nails. I do have pretty nails. It's true. Speaking of pretty nails, I touched up my nails a bit last night because I had slight, like just on the tips of certain nails, some of my polish had kind of like faded a little bit on like the very, very tips of my nails of my nice little cat eye nails I always do. I did my Galaxy cat eyes again for the convention about a week ago, so they're a little bit grown out, but they're still really nice. But unfortunately, some of the tips got a little bit like faded, so I just like touched them up with some black polish just to like cover it, like just like the empty spots. Messages before the trip. I mean, I won't have to update it until I get back because I won't be streaming, so no new nails. I mean, these are my new nails, technically as of a week ago. But yeah, my Galaxy cat eyes that I've shown you guys before, I have those ones actively right now. And they're, like I said, they're a little grown out, but it's okay. But I retouched the little tips, so they're all perfect again, which I'm really happy about. And then plug your ears, Himi. Plug your ears, girly pop. Plug your ears for a second, would ya? I gave you your warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. While I was doing my touch-ups of like the tips of my nails, I gave myself a nice little pedicure too, because I was like, fuck it, man, why not? I'm gonna be staying in a hotel with my friends that may see me without socks on. I'm giving myself a pedicure. And I was praying that the weather would be nice so I could actually like wear my sandals or something when I'm walking around town. But it's not. It's gonna be shit ass fucking weather, so oh well. It did it for me. At the end of the day, it's fine. Okay, you're fine now. Emi hates feet. She's got like an actual phobia of it, so I gave her a warning first. But yeah, I gave myself a nice pedicure and we're all good now. Oh, hey. I don't know if how do I clean this angle? Wait, how do I clean this angle? Hello? Oh, this angle's hard to hit. Wait, how do I do this? How do I do this angle? I don't think it's... Eh? Oh, okay, I got it. Wait, what am I missing? Flash? A side of them? Oh, okay, you can hear it? Okay, sorry, I didn't know. I would just, like, prep for the worst. Kept talking about it. I mean, it wasn't, like, explicit talking about it. And it takes a minute. It takes, like, I think there's, like, a 5-second delay, so I was safe. What is not this clip? What clip? What part of the clip is dirty? What is dirty? You look sparkling. What is dirty of you? What part of you is dirty? I don't understand. Is it when it's locked, maybe? There's something wrong with it? Ah, cheeky fucker. I had a feeling. Okay. That bar? Nice. Whee! People know she's not enlightened like I am. But yeah, I got my pedicure and I'm happy. If I'd block and throw up and cry. Yeah, that's fair. I got the camera angle changed to show me inside the little truck. That's funny. Ooh, floats? That's cute. That's cute. For like a festival or like a little carnival. That's cute. I'll clean these up. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Oh, there was like 2 on the picture, but there's like 3? There's 3? Oh, thank god there's not 4. Let's start with the cat over here. Let's start at the bottom. Is this a cat or is it a dog? Are you a rat? What are you? Are you a mouse? Are you a cat? You a raccoon? Oh, you're a raccoon! Cute! Sorry, I love raccoons. They're really fucking cute. Do I have to clean the underside too? No, I don't. Thank god. I'll kill myself. I mean, what? I think you still have additional 5 seconds for the screen to catch up your message. Ah, I see. Okay. I love raccoons. They're so cute. You know, that one's a... I can't think of the name. Peacock. Peacock. Or it's supposed to be a peacock, but I don't think it's how their beaks look. And that's like a little lamb. Little goat. Little goat. Little goat man. I thought it would be a cat. I'm sorry there's no cat float since one of the biggest symbols in the city is the orange cat. That's like supposed to be the pet of the mayor. Who he like puts on everything. He put that shit on everything. Dude, he got a boat with that motherfucker on it. He got a car with that motherfucker on it. He loves that cat. I'm surprised there's no giant ass cat float. Howdy. Hi, Urban. What's behind the corner? You mean over there? You can't go that way, I'm assuming. You can probably only go about as far as your van, and then it'll stop you. Oh, wow, you can actually look. Oh, no. No, you're stuck here. No leaving. Pizzeria, mamma mia! Nails will want to help me pick later. Okay. Yeah, I love nails. I love talking about nails, unironically. Talking about nails is one of my favorite things. I've been doing my nails since 2019. Yeah. Hands. Yes, sir. I like, well, it's not even just hands. I just like nails. I just always like painted nails. Be bad. Whatever, dude. And okay. Whatever you say, man. I just like nails, period. Although I am biased, I do have my preferences. At least on me, I only like black nails. On me, I only like black nails, and then I like some colors in it. Like, I have my galaxy nails, right? So, small lady. Damn, she was small lady? That's crazy. Of all people, the small lady said small lady to you. I mean, you are smaller by definition, but damn, can't believe she hit you with that. That's crazy. Hold on. I'll show you my galaxy nails. Hold on. Wait, let me find a pic. Do I have a picture saved? I'll just put it on stream. Hold up. Pretty sure I do. Let me look through my downloads. 411 is not small. Yeah, it fucking is, dude. I was taller than that in, like, the end of elementary school. Most people were. You have a valid reason for being that height, though. Like, you have an actual reason for it, and that's okay. But I was literally that height for so long. Before I got to high school, some of my friends were 6 foot, bro. In grade 8, we had 6 foots. I was 5'11" in grade 8, which means I was 13. And then I never grew again. And I never ever grew again. Because from grade 7 to 8, over the summer, I grew 7 inches in one summer. I have stretch marks on my spine and on my hips because I grew so much in one summer. That shit hurt. It was awful. It sucked so bad. I grew so much in one summer, and then I never ever grew again. Never. Not even once. Shit was awful. Those are the black and silver ones that I didn't really care for much. Where's my galaxy nails? I'm looking for a picture in my download. Sorry, give me a second. I know it's in here. Oh, there's one. Is it a good picture? Yeah, that's a good picture. I'll never know growing pains. Half is always important. True. I agree. Okay. Okay, what's this picture called? 1312. 1312. There it is. There it is. Let me make it bigger. These are my galaxy nails. This was an old picture. This is a picture probably from a year or two ago that I took. But it's the same nails. Galaxy nails. Yippee! And they're cat eye. The ring finger must not have gotten magneted very well. But I always get, like, the right hand will always be angled one way and the left hand will always be angled the other way. These are my galaxy nails that I always do. They are a top coat, so they are a base coat, 2 coats of black. I do these in shellac as well, so they're UV cured. So it is a clear base coat, cured, two coats of black, which are both cured individually. Then you have the color on top is a cat eye Russian blue, which has tiny flecks. You can't really see it well in this picture, but it has tiny flecks of purple metal in it as well. So there is a slight purple, like very, very purpley magnetic metal also in this with all the blue. It is primarily blue, but there's a tiny bit of purple mixed in as well. And then when you look at it closely, you can kind of see the purple, but it's such a small amount that you only see it once in a while, which really makes it, like, interesting to look at. And it's what I call my galaxy nails. And then there's also a clear top coat, also cured on top of that. But yeah, those are my galaxy nails. Yeah. And those usually take about an hour or two, like an hour and 15 minutes to do, when I go to the nail place. I don't do my hands myself. I don't do manicures myself, only because I have a really bad shaky left hand. I mean, my hands shake a lot anyway. Like, if I put my hands out in front of me right now, while I'm looking at them, it won't be too bad. But in particular, my middle finger and my ring finger will start twitching really bad and uncontrollably. And just in general, my fingers twitch a lot. I can't stop them unless I, like, close my fists. But if my hands are just steady, like, out, and they're not resting on something, if they're just being held up, my fingers twitch a lot. And then my left hand is also just very clumsy and shaky. So trying to paint my dominant hand, my right hand, is a fucking nightmare. So I get my manicures done at an actual, like, mini salon that's run in somebody's house, actually. And she gives me a deal because I've been working with her for over 6 years now. And she's not allowed to ever increase the price of my manicures because of a joke we have. Because one day in the summer, about 3 years ago, there was a tiny a tiny little bug had landed on my hand, like the back of my hand, because it was like the windows were open, and a tiny little bug, like probably like a little fruit fly or something, landed on the back of my hand, and she just stared at it. I didn't care. I was just jamming to my music. I didn't give a fuck. It was a tiny little fruit fly. Who cares, right? She fucking all of a sudden looked at it, and then she just squished it with her finger on my hand and just smeared its guts on the back of my hand. I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and I said, I'm not giving you a tip today. And she's like, oh, you know what? That's fair. I said, if you raise your prices in like a year or two, I'm going to keep paying you this amount, okay? She's like, yeah, that's fair. I'm like, okay, never mind. You're getting your tip then. She squished bug guts all over the back of my hand. I was like, yeah, if you raise your prices, you're not raising them for me anymore. And she's like, yeah, that's fair. And I've been with her for like 6 years now, 6 or 7 years, so it's kind of funny. You plan to eat that? You can eat that? I used to just do my nails myself, but they never came out as nice, but I always did like it. I think it was around the end of high school, like in my senior years. So, senior and... Fuck, what was the order? It's freshman, sophomore... something senior. What the fuck is it? I need to look this up. Canadian high school. Freshman, sophomore, junior. That's what it is. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Probably in my junior year. Let me sip my water. So probably my junior year, which I would have been about 17, I started getting interested in doing my nails. And I started doing them clear polish because I was in high school and I didn't want to get judged by people because people are fucking assholes in high school. To be fair, nobody fucked with me in high school because I punched a guy in the throat because he tried to fuck with me. He shoved me into my locker and I turned around and I punched him in the fucking throat, and then he went on the floor going and nobody fucked with me from then on. It was awesome. So I punched him in his fucking windpipe because he pissed me off. But, anyway, I still didn't want to risk people being fucking assholes to me, because I already didn't really give a fuck about high school, but if people were gonna start bugging me, I probably just would have not gone at all, period. I already barely went to school as it was. We've already heard that story about how I gamed the education system super well. I didn't have to go to high school, basically, and still went to college and university on a diploma. But, anyway, I didn't want to have to deal with people, and like when you're younger, you're definitely a lot more, I guess, afraid of people judging you, I think. I was very much already on the point of not caring what people thought, but I felt like the nails in particular were something that really bothered me. So a big thing that personally bothers me, like if you don't like me for a valid reason or for like an actual truthful reason, like, oh, you don't like me because I am a VTuber. You know what? That's fair. That's a fair reason. I'm a VTuber. That's true. I am, in fact, a VTuber. That is a fair reason to dislike me. That's okay. You don't have to like me. That's okay. That is, in fact, what I am. I am, in fact, a VTuber. This is true. But if you dislike me for a reason that's untrue, like, oh, I don't like you because you're a druggie. It's like, no, I'm not. And they're like, yeah, you are. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not, you fucking asshole. That's what pisses me off. If people say they dislike me or don't like me for something that's not true, that's what makes me mad. That's what pisses me off. You can dislike me for whatever reason you want, right? Just thinking I don't like you? That's not true. I actually am very sensitive to smell because of my tism. My tism makes me very sensitive to smell, and if I smell bad, I will crash the fuck out. I clean myself really well. I'm not like a germaphobe, but smells in particular, I can't stand bad smells. I will tell you, if someone smokes near me, I will break your cigarette, and then potentially you if you smoke near me. If you smoke a cigarette near me, I will probably avoid you like the plague, and if you come near me smelling of cigarettes, I will tell you to leave. I will be very toxic about it. I'll say, get the fuck away from me. Don't come near me. Do not smoke near me. I will be incredibly toxic towards you. You can smoke all you want, but if you smell like cigarettes near me, you're gonna have a bad time because I'm gonna be really toxic towards you. I hate cigarettes because it triggers my asthma, but it also triggers my tism. Call me small, I hate you. That's fair. That's valid. That's valid. That's fair. That's fair. I said bad stinky? Okay, dude. You have asthma too. Yes, I have very bad asthma. My lungs are basically paper fucking bags. So if you actually smoke cigarettes near me, it will gag me and I will start choking. Unfortunately. Any kind of smoke really fucks with me because of my fucking paper bag lungs. That have gotten worse and worse as I've been an adult. But anyway, but yeah, it pissed me off a lot when I was younger that people would like say things about me because I didn't care what people thought. So I would like skip a lot of school because I hated school, you know, fair. And I was going through a lot mentally when I was younger. But I would go to school like late pretty often. And I'd go to school. I didn't care what I wore. I would like literally go to school like all throughout high school in my pajama bottoms. I did not give a fuck. I went to school in my pajama bottoms. The only days I would actually wear pants or like shorts, like proper clothing, like pants or shorts, is if I was going to my co-op where I was literally working in a cafe or I was working as a assistant teacher. Those are the only days that I would actually dress properly, were those days. And that'd be like half a year for 2 years. So for grade 11 and grade 12, I did co-ops. And only on those days would I wear like jeans or like proper pants or proper shorts or whatever. Other than that, I didn't bother. I just wore my pajamas. I'd wake up, I'd go to school, I'd come back home, and I'd sleep again because of my sleep disability. When it was really bad back then. When it was super, super bad back then. I was sleeping for like 14 hours a day, every day. So I literally just woke up, went to school late, and then I'd come home and sleep. Or I'd skip class and then go home and sleep. Or I'd go home and play World of Warcraft. And then sleep. But yeah, I didn't care what people thought about me, but people then started spreading rumors that I was a druggie, which pissed me off because I knew who the actual druggies were, because there was a fuckload of them in high school, and there was always the fucking, we were in a public high school, and all the fucking Catholic school kids would come over to us and try to sell their drugs. Like, can you guys fuck off? Fucking Catholic kids, bro. Y'all motherfuckers got nothing to do. Go pray to Jeebus or something, dude. Y'all are fucked, man. This is what Catholic school does to a motherfucker. Makes them into a drug addict, I swear to God. Fucking selling goddamn weed and shit, and worse than weed too, somehow. Like, fuck off, man. But it pissed me off that there was rumors about me being druggy when I really wasn't. I just hated school and had a sleep disability. Nothing I could do about it. Sweats in Catholic school, kid? Yeah, you're not religious anymore, are you? Actually, who am I kidding? I already know the answer to that. Motherfucker was talking about fuzzy cuffs earlier. No, yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, what the fuck? But, yeah, that pissed me off. When people would say things about me that weren't true, that's what upsets me. Like, if you're gonna dislike me or say something about me, it better be fucking true. I'll clear it up for you, bro. If it's like an actual valid thing, I'll be like, yeah, no, I did that. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. And if it's something I'm disappointed about or something I want to change, I'm like, yeah, that's something I'm actively trying to change. It's unfortunate that it's true, but it is true, you know? That's something that I will admit to it. If I do something wrong, then I'll admit to it, bro. Like, that's fair. Like, if it's something I don't believe is wrong or something, or I feel like I have a justified reason for it, I'll probably argue a bit, but I can at least admit to it. I will at least admit to my wrongs, right? But, like, when people are like, oh, yeah, you're this or that, and it's not true, that's what actually pisses me off. I think I might have to just... Let me grab the fucking thingy. And but yeah, that bothered me. That was something I was worried about though. Sorry, this whole tangent was all because I was talking about when I started painting my nails. But I was really worried people were gonna like spread rumors about me if I painted my nails like a different color. So I only ever painted them clear. I don't know what really inspired me. I think one of the reasons was I was trying really hard to stop biting my nails, and I didn't know how to stop biting my nails. And I thought it'd probably be a good way to stop biting my nails if I was conscious about the fact that I spent time putting stuff on my nails, that then I wouldn't bite them because I was like, oh yeah, I put effort into them. So it would make sense to me not to bite them anymore. Like, I'd think about it, right? Like, oh fuck, yeah, I did this earlier and they look nice. I don't want to ruin it. And that helped me be more conscious about biting my nails. And that's how I literally quit biting my nails, was putting polish on. That's how I quit. Whee! But I was very nervous about getting judged or something for it when I was younger. Now I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm so happy to have my painted nails, bro. I love when people comment on them. I think it's funny when, like, old men look at my nails and go, you paint your nails, huh? Like, yep. You'd be surprised how many women I talk to about nails. They love it. And they're like, That's what I usually say. It's not, so me painting my nails isn't just to talk to women, but when I say that, the old men are like, okay, I guess. I suppose. Whatever. They're like, okay, whatever, man. They grumble off and they fuck off. Like, okay, whatever, man. The old fucking conservative men. It's pretty funny, though. And, like, any woman I see with nails, I'm like, oh my god, I love your nails. And they're like, oh my god, I love your nails. And then we start talking immediately, and it's so fun. I love it. I love talking about nails. I genuinely do. I love nail art. I think nail art's really pretty. I just think it's a great way to express yourself and just kind of further your own individuality. It's a nice piece of fashion, because I'm not a very fashionable person myself. I have a really hard time when it comes to, like, picking clothing or, like, accessories and stuff. In fact, I've wanted to, like, buy myself some rings as accessories for my hands for years, and I just never do it because I'm too nervous about it. I don't know what to I don't know what to pick. I don't know what would be good. I don't know what would look good. I'm very nervous about it. Yada yada yada. But, like, my nails have always been something I've been really happy about, so I do want to get some, like, rings and stuff, like, go with them. Definitely silver, but... We chew it off? What the... But it, like, tastes nasty. It tastes bad, and it looks nice right now. Like, you can visibly... Because when your nails are clear, you don't really notice. Your eyes don't catch any color. But if it's a dark color or a color that really pops, when you go to, like, put your fingers up to your mouth, you see, like, a color flash by the corner of your eye, and you're like, oh, fuck. Like, it helps visibly remind you not to do it. I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't be able to chew my nails with my nails done. It just isn't possible for me. Did I get all the raccoon done? Mr. Raccoon, are you done? Oh, the bucket handle's not fully clean. What of the handle is dirty? Probably this side, right? Also toxic? Yeah. Spit and chew it out. Well, if you do that even once, you should be able to notice the fact that, oh, fuck, I did that. You know, like, come on, man, lock in. Lock in, man. Lock in, me. Bet your butt with those nails? Fuck yeah, I do. You know how better it is? Acrylic, so I can't. Yeah, I do shellac. So they're hard as fuck, baby. Look at this guy, he's fucking chilling. Go up a little farther. Party people. Party guy. What are these called again? I literally said it either. For some reason, the first word that came out is flamingo. He's not a flamingo. Peacock. Party peacock. There he is. Party peacock, baby. Yeah. Peacocks are so cool. I actually had a peacock once. And a pheasant. Like, as a pet. Unironically. We weren't supposed to have the peacock, though. And he, unfortunately, passed away when I was really young. But the pheasant lived for a long time. Like, he passed away, like, when I was super young. So I don't actually remember seeing it. I've seen a picture of him, but I've never actually seen him in person. Well, I definitely saw him in person. I just don't remember, because it was too long ago. But I do remember the pheasant. When I lived out in the boonies. A peacock, a pheasant, a bunch of pigeons, a horse, dog, lots of cats, lots of barn cats. I think those are the animals mostly. Didn't have chickens, we had pigeons. So we weren't trying to do it for eggs, we were just doing it because they were funny. We like to hang out in the area. I don't think I can reach further. I can, hold on. Ba-ba, extra long. Hehe. Actually, I don't bite them. Yeah, my nails are natural as well. I've never ever once in my life had fake nails. Something about the idea of having a fake nails makes me feel uncomfortable. I feel like it would make my tism go crazy if I had fake nails, because I won't be able to feel things properly. Because despite it being like a nail that doesn't really have a lot of nerve endings or anything until you get back up to like the base of it, I can still kind of feel things with my nail, right? When I go against things, I can kind of still feel very, very faintly. I feel like if I had fake nails, it would really bother me. Like really, really bother me personally. I like how they look on other people, because there's like some really fucking cool ones, and I've seen some really cool ones that I've been tempted to actually buy and try out for the first time, but I've never ever done it. In all my years of doing my nails, I've only ever done natural nail. But to be fair, my nails are also really strong, because I take biotin supplements. My nails are already just naturally strong, but I take biotin supplements as well to help make them stronger. If your nails are weak, look into biotin. Trust. It's what, vitamin B6 or something? I don't remember. But biotin specifically, don't just look for B6. Or look for B6 in the form of biotin if you're gonna look for B6. Biotin is really good. You know what else has biotin? You know what else has biotin? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. GamerSupps with worldwide free shipping! Bah, bah, bah! It has biotin in it. It'll make your nails and hair healthier. It has vitamin B12 in it. That helps make you less fucking depressed. It has vitamin D6 in it, or vitamin D something in it. Also, helps you be less fucking depressed. It's really good. It's good for you, unironically. It's literally good for you, and it makes your water taste better so you drink more water. Stop drinking pop. Stop drinking fucking cola. Drink water with a flavor in it. Yeah, it already has the caffeine. It replaces all the sugar that's in it. No sugar. 0 fucking calories. Instead, you get your caffeine without it being all filled with sugar and bullshit. It has actual good fucking stuff in it for you. It's actually fucking good for you. Unironically. It is. Don't, like, drink loads of it because you'll get sick and, like, you're not supposed to have too much caffeine in a day, but, like, drink it, dude. It's actually fucking good for you. There's good, actual, like, vitamins in it. Like, unironically. I personally don't... My brain, unfortunately, does not produce vitamin B12. I do not produce vitamin B12. I need to take supplements for it. However, GamerSupps has so much vitamin B12 in it, I don't need to take supplements for it anymore, because it produces enough in it that I don't need to take my supplements for it anymore, which is fucking awesome. And I am less fucking depressed when I combine it with my antidepressants. People sue Rebel and get wings. Oh wait, there's my link right there. Look at that. GamerSupps.gg/Hyomis. For this until the 1st, aka today and tomorrow only. Today and tomorrow only. It is free shipping on all orders above $75 USD, which is just 2 tubs. That's 200 servings. And get some servings. If you've never tried it, get something, 2 flavors you think sound good individually, but also would sound good if you mix them together. I love mixing flavors together. It is so fucking good. Yummy, 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 yummy. Do it. Trust. It's good. Do it. Use my link. It actually, they are super generous to me. Unironically, they give me a massive fucking cut of all earnings used, like when my code is used. Unironically, it helps pay my bills. And it gives you good drink. Yummy, yummy. Yup. All right. I did my segue. Thank you for understanding. Hi, Vinny. Armor rings? Armor rings in what way? Like the ones that go over your entire finger? No, I wouldn't get those ones. Like the ones that go over your whole finger. So it looks like a gauntlet's like finger. No, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want something quite that big or bulky. I like kind of like bulky rings, but not to that extent where it would cover my whole finger. I just like silver loops with designs on them. So like if you look at here, let me take my jacket off. This button? Yeah, there you go. So look at this ring. This is Kohaku ring. I can zoom in quite a lot now. There we go. So this kind of ring, like the second ring actually, that's just like a actual like circle with, it's just a silver ring with arrows going around it in one direction. I like that quite a bit. I wouldn't mind a big bulky ring like this as well, but I wouldn't put a gem on it. I wouldn't want any gems. And then I also have these ones. These are my other rings. I would like one like the one on my pointer finger here. That is a big, like a big square or a rectangle, but it's all silver, no gem. I do like those. Or if I were to get something in it, it'd probably be like an onyx or something that's like a pure black gem. Or is onyx technically a gem, or is it just a what's the word? Signet ring? Yeah. What's the word? Onyx. Is onyx? Onyx. Is it a gem? It is a gemstone. Okay. A quartz. Ah, okay. So it is considered a gemstone. I thought so. I wasn't certain. The stone, a mineral. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a mineral or an actual gemstone. It is a stone. Okay. Yeah, it is a gemstone. I wasn't certain. I couldn't remember. Onyx is a Pokemon. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You guys want to see more details? Look at my shiny shoes. So shiny. Wow, so shiny. My ankle. My fluffy tail. I'm so zoomed in. I'm so happy I can zoom in like crazy now. Bless Alicia for helping me. When I see my little guy, there's my wrist tattoos. My necklace. Look how much I can zoom in now. This necklace, if you haven't actually been able to zoom in on it before, is the Ouroboros. And I made it the Ouroboros to represent the VTuber community as a whole. And also because I wasn't sure if I'd get to keep Kohaku after the company shut down. I knew the company was going to shut down eventually. I just didn't know when. And I wasn't sure that if when it did shut down, I would get to keep Kohaku or not. So the Ouroboros was an idea of how in this community, at least for me personally, I went from being indie to joining a corpo, and then from corpo I'd go back to indie. I'm constantly just eating myself and making better ideas. The idea of the VTuber community is that it's constantly growing. It's constantly spinning. It's constantly going forward. There's always new ideas coming, and old ideas get consumed so you can make new, better ones. And it just keeps going over and over again. And a lot of people don't truly leave the community. They leave and come back as someone else. That's why I have the Ouroboros on my necklace. Yeah. My belt buckle is like infinity as well. Infinity line belt buckle. It's a meaning ever going, always going forward. That's the meaning behind it. Yeah. And then if I put the jacket back on, we have my little guy. My little guy, look at him. It's my little guy. Nice. Here's a bunch of steaks. No, that's not. Nope. It's my little guy. So when you look at my merch that I'm releasing, that's pre-order right now. Let me zoom back out. My pre-order merch. Am I centered? Out there. When you look at my pre-order merch, where's my image for it? This one? Yeah. The keychain, you see my little guy underneath me, but he's like bigger. He's like a big plushie. He's so cute. I was considering putting the Hyouma's mascot there instead, but I decided on the tiger because I wanted to include the little tiger because I love my little tiger on my little tiger plushie on my bag. Oh, my voice. Oh, yeah. So yeah, buy my merch. Yippee! Yay! Buy my merch. Yippee! Yippee! Yay! Yay! Okay. All right, back to cleaning. What? Oops. La. So. Oh yeah, a topic I was talking about yesterday. I lightly touched on it, and I said we'd talk about it more today. It's kind of like dark, I guess. So sorry if you're not into that kind of topic, but I was talking about how, like, just as a reminder of what I was talking about yesterday. Are we winning? Yes. We've been having lots of awesome conversations. It's been fucking awesome, man. I love it. Yeah. We just did an awesome segue to promoting my GamerSupps code. And because it's only, the free shipping's only for basically less than one more day. Because it's only good until 2 p.m. Tomorrow. Literally. Yeah, 2 p.m. tomorrow. So less than 24 hours left on the free shipping worldwide. So please do it now. If you haven't already, please do use it. Oh yeah. So one of the things I was talking about yesterday that I brought up, and I said we talk about it more today in more depth kind of thing, because it was like a long conversation, was that, and like I said, it is a little dark, but so I understand if you're not a big fan of it. Sleep? Wait, who's all saying hi to sleep? What? Sleep, sleep, sleep. Am I not seeing a message from somebody? Is it not loading for me? Let me refresh. Am I not seeing your message? Hold on. I see everyone saying hi to Sleep, but I don't see Sleep's message. Did Sleep message? Eh? I don't see a message from Sleep, even when I refresh. Alelele? Did Sleep say something? Are they leaving? Bye, Sleep. For some reason, your message isn't showing up for me. If you're leaving or if you're getting here, I don't know which one. But I hope you're okay. Try messaging again. I, for some reason, can't see it, even when I refresh. I'm in live chat, not in top chat either, so it should show me every message. Weird. YouTube chat busted? Seems like it. It's always been busted, but it pisses me off the most when it's like, I can't see a message. Because it feels like I'm ignoring someone, which I'm not meaning to. If it's in a collab or something, then I can't really help but, like, not respond to every message, but when I'm solo, it feels bad. Let me sip on my water. Finish this water up here. Hold on. If you're wondering what flavor I just had for GamerSupps, it was Kissy Kissy Passion. It was passion fruit flavor. Yummy. Pretty good. Anyway, the conversation I was having the other day was about how when I eventually pass away, I don't want to be remembered. I don't want a gravestone. I don't want anything like that. I want to just fade away and return to nature. I don't want to be remembered in any way, shape, or form, which is really ironic because Kohaku and Aomi are the complete opposites. It's the complete opposite. I want my VTubers to be remembered. I want to know about the impact they make on other people's lives. But for my actual real life self, I don't want anything. I don't want anything like that. I want to just be able to fade away into obscurity as if I never existed. I don't know why. It's just kind of how I am. But like for me personally, some of my proudest things in my life, I think right now, which I don't know if some people would consider that embarrassing or not, but for me personally, it's something that I find that I take great pride in, is that through being Aomi from as long as I was, which was like all the way back in like 2020, 2019, I've been very fortunate enough to say that I've been a lot of help to a lot of people mentally, which makes me really, really happy. I've had so many people that are, some of which who are still in the community and some of which who have left the community, tell me personally that I was the reason that they got through like school. I was the reason that they felt motivated, or like I was the person who helped motivate them to keep pushing on even though it was really fucking hard for them at the time. Like just coming to my chat, talking with me and asking for advice and stuff in chat and just yapping and stuff and having fun and laughing. It's one of my greatest prides of all time is knowing that I have helped people with stuff like that. Helped them get through really, really, really tough times. It is one of my greatest fucking prides in my life to know that, like, just me, this stupid fucking guy, can have that big of an impact on somebody that could possibly, like, not possibly, but, like, positively, you know, change change the direction of their life in a really good way. Like if they're feeling really down and really, really struggling with life, being able to be a positive influence on that and truly help them to keep improving and doing better, that is like one of my greatest prides of all time. Knowing that I was able to help somebody through something that they're struggling with. It's definitely one of my greatest prides of all time. I've had people tell me that I was the reason they got into VTubers. I was the reason why they got into streaming, period. Like, they started streaming because of me, and because of the advice that I gave them and enjoying my streams. I've had people tell me that, like, I helped them get through one of the most depressing times in their life. I had heard people say they literally came to me, listened to me while, or, like, watched my streams while they were studying for the most stressful exam or finals in their life, and they credit the fact that I helped them relax and laugh as part of the reason why they were able to pass their classes. And that is like one of my greatest joys of all time, knowing that I could have helped somebody positively in that way. So as Kohaku and Aomi, I will always be incredibly happy to know these things, that I've been able to help people in that way, right? But I just find it kind of ironic that me, as a human being that's not Kohaku or Aomi, does not want to be remembered in any way whatsoever. I want to fade away into obscurity. I want to have been like I never exist. Like, I have scraped the internet of my own personal name, everything. It doesn't exist. You can, even if I did somehow accidentally dox myself, even if you were to look up my full fucking name, my full government name, including my middle name, where I live, everything, you will not find a picture of me on the internet. It doesn't exist. There are none. There are no pictures of me anywhere on the internet. There's no information about me anywhere on the internet. At all. It doesn't exist. I've looked. I've also cleaned it all. It doesn't exist. I haven't had a Facebook or any sort of personal social media in over 15 to 17 years, I'd say by now. I have not had personal social media. There is not a single picture of me out there that exists. Not with my real name attached to it, at least. I have seen pictures of myself, unfortunately, at conventions where I got caught in the background or something. Like, I do occasionally, if people fucking piss me off, they let people do this, but when Offkai was in the hotel, they couldn't technically stop people from walking around with cameras because it was a public space, because it was a hotel. So some fucking assholes would walk around vlogging their walk around to the convention. Meanwhile, there's actual VTubers there who clearly don't want to be on camera. Lots of people who don't consent to being on camera, and there's nothing we can do about it. And I have seen myself like once or twice in those videos before, and I'm just like, motherfucker, what an asshole. And I can't do anything about it, right? Because if I reach out like, hey, can you remove me? They'll know who I am, right? And it's like, fuck. So I just have to ignore it. And I don't stand out in any way either, so I'm chilling. But it's just like, dude, for fuck's sakes, man. So annoying. So annoying. Pisses me off. But I don't exist anywhere. Like, I don't want to either. Like, I don't want to exist afterwards. I just want to fade away, and I'm satisfied with that. I think one of the things was brought up, I believe it was the Jawa had said, but like, what about like your family or your friends afterwards? Wouldn't you want them to remember you? And I simply have to say to that, I wouldn't have any family left at that point. If I die from old age, like say I die in my 80s, that is over 50 years from now, over 50 years, I will not have any living family left. Because I will not have children. I most likely will not ever marry, because I don't want to. I'll have pets, and I'll take care of them all good until I'm too old, and I know that I'm probably going to pass soon, so I won't get any new ones. Oh, one of these steps is still dirty. Like, I don't want anything like that, so I won't have any living family left to remember me in the first place. So I'm not worried about that at all. And friends, I'm gonna outlive them all. I'll outlive them all. I'm pretty healthy. I'll outlive them all. I exercise and shit. I'll outlive them. I'll remember them. Then they don't have to remember me. Easy. Ah, nah, I'd outlive them. Nah, I'd win. A harvest festival? With your asthma? Yep, with my asthma and my sleep conditions, everything, bro. I'll live. I'll outlive it. I'll outlive it. Trust. Just watch me. Sleep now. Sleep well. Take care. I don't know. I think for some people this might be like kind of a morbid conversation, but for me personally, it's like so normal. Because I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, whatever, man. I apologize if you do take it that way, but I don't see it that way. Death is a part of life. It's just how it is, man. You can't live without eventually dying. That's life, baby. Just that we all hope that we can enjoy life as long as possible, that's all. Live the best life we can until that happens, the inevitable. It happens. I really hate the argument like, well, if we're gonna die anyway, why bother trying? Well, shut the fuck up, idiot. Because you're supposed to enjoy what you have. You don't have a lot of time, enjoy it. It is morbid, but whatever. Yeah. It is a little bit, but I don't think it's bad. I think it's a fair thing to accept. I think you should just enjoy yourself as best you can. And just find the thing that you enjoy and do it as much as you can. As long as it isn't hurting others. Or yourself. But yeah, as Kohaku and Aomi, I want to be remembered. I want like a bit of a, you know, a good memory for people that I helped them through hard times. I think it's a cool thing to have. But, watch you want power? Yes, or hi Noel. Because of GB, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, you've been doing more art, and at least since you first joined my community, and that's an awesome thing. That's really something to be proud of, in my opinion. Because you have been improving. And it's an amazing feeling, I think, when you can see something you, like, improve actively. It's a really cool thing. It was the same for me when I did sports. To be able to see it improve. Really cool. So I get you. Never an artist, but the sports side I can see. Like, the improvement part, awesome. Big fan. Big fan of seeing improvements. Excuse me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never really. I feel like when I do pass, I'd rather just be turned into ashes and let those ashes like be spread into nature, and then not have a gravestone or anything. I'm quite satisfied with that. I feel like I'm gonna live a life long enough. It's so freaking awesome. Thank you, Alan. That's really sweet. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. until you hit me with the "just kidding, it sucked," and then I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. But thank you. That's very sweet. I'm currently trying to work on 2 more covers this year, like new covers. But I'm taking my time with it. I'm being really slow with it, only because I've been practicing a lot and trying to really figure out what song exactly I want to do. I have a good idea which one I want to do, but I have been second guessing myself quite a bit. But I've just been practicing a lot and trying to improve little bit by bit. But I'm not a singer, right? I'm not a singer. I'm just a guy who likes singing. I want to get better at it, and that's why I just keep practicing. I don't like hearing myself sing, though, so I can't really practice super well. Self-control? Exactly. I feel like I want to try to live my best life while I can, and then that way I have no regrets afterwards. And then I won't care if I get remembered or not. Who cares? Like, I've lived the best life I possibly could. Did the things I wanted to do. And for me right now, that's to stream and be a VTuber. I mean, eventually... On timer? I see. Like, eventually I'd want to, you know, do other things, but for the time being, I'm so happy and satisfied just to be doing a VTuber. Like, being a VTuber and doing VTuber stuff. I don't want anything more than that right now. I mean, previously I wanted to get into professional soccer, but when I couldn't pursue that dream anymore due to health, I found a new one, and for me right now that's just streaming and doing stuff like that. And of course I don't think I'll ever be like big or anything when it comes to streaming, but that's okay. At the end of the day, my goal wasn't, oh yes, I need to become a big famous streamer. My goal was I want to stream and make people laugh and have fun, and so I think I'm achieving that right now, and I want to keep doing it. A lot of fun. I like doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it for a while, at least for a good while. I don't see any reason not to. And like I said, even if I were to like stop streaming, which I don't know if I ever could personally, because I enjoy it too much, like even just doing it as a side thing, I'd probably still be a part of the community as like, I don't know, work as a manager or something. I don't know. What part of this is dirty? Oh, the underside. Oops. I was wondering. Right about that. Whoopie, which one are you greeting? There's several. Undercarriage? I mean, that wasn't the right word, I know, but you know, close enough. Mads? I see. Mads, wait. I don't see Mads in chat right now! What? Hi, Mads. Why don't I see you in chat? Fucking YouTube! If I'm not acknowledging you, I swear to God I'm not ignoring you. YouTube just isn't showing me your fucking messages. There's 2 people now whose messages I can't see. Mads Omochi? Oh, okay, I do see Kimmy. Okay, that's fine. You said Mads. I thought Mads was here and they weren't showing up. I was gonna fucking throw a fit. That would have been the second person. His Sleep also earlier said they were leaving or something, I think, but I couldn't see the message at all. YouTube just wasn't showing it to me, the fucking thing. Small indie company moment, bro. Piss me off. I saw pink. I see. I see. I don't know. I guess it's a strange topic to talk about, but it's fun. We can talk about anything. That's the whole point of the app stream. We just talk about whatever, but whatever comes to my mind at the time. But yeah, I think that's my stance on it. I don't really care. I think it just comes down to, like, I don't really personally, at least at this time, want anything like that. You alive? Ah, I see. Well, I'm glad you like it. That makes me happy. I only have 2 covers out right now, and my other one, which is Fallen, is half English, half Japanese, but it's definitely more of a slow kind of romance song that's kind of based around, like, Christmas time. I released it near Christmas as well, because it's kind of like a Christmas romance song. I really liked it. I don't remember all of it. It's been a long time since I sang it. But it's a good song. But a lot of people don't fuck with it as much as Kryptonite, which I get, because it's kind of like more Christmassy theme. It's more kind of like Christmassy. It was kind of funny. The one night, by Cyber? Yeah, I did surprise people the one night during the GTA server. Because I pulled out my... Because my normal speaking voice is kind of like this. Even when I'm trying to talk as Al, which I try to, like, lower the voice a little bit, the tone. But, you know, even then you can tell who it is. Because my voice kind of... I can't change it too much. I did surprise people, though, with my deeper vocals. I hit him with my... I hit him with the... Not a cover, but, like, my acapella kind of karaoke of... Shit, what the hell's it called? By Stevie Ray Vaughan. What the hell's the song I like singing by him? Stevie Ray. Pride and Joy. Pride and Joy by him. I love singing that song. It catches people so off guard when I sing it, though, because I drop my voice like crazy. It's one of the only songs I can really, like, I feel like I can really drop my voice in. Like the... like, I go from talking like this, and I just hit with a... Well, you heard about love giving sight to the blind. My baby loving cause the sun to shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy. But, like, I love that song. It's so fun. It's you, Big Eyes. Yeah. I do need to do another karaoke stream soon. I do want to do that. I'll hopefully get to go for karaoke this weekend when I go to the convention with friends. Yuppie. Yuppie. I know for a fact I dragged one of my friends to do karaoke with me at a different convention. I've already, like, talked them into it. But for this convention, I don't know yet. But probably. Oh, look at your little mouse. Hey, guys, look, Mina's here. The whole Hyouma squad gang is all here. Rat! Wait. Rat. Dirty motherfucker. Clean. Be clean. Nasty little creature, you. Country mouse. Big chubby mouse. Clean, you little rat. Clean. I think I got them all. He's all clean now. I think. Probably. It's supposed to be like wheat? It is supposed to be wheat. Okay, thought so. What? Stairs, please. What? Cliff? What cliff? Oh, this thing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm not done that yet. I haven't even fully watched that yet. They're doing walls. Can I get on top of this goddamn wheat? Body blocking me. In my freaking brain now. Brainworm me. excited for my weekend off. I gotta throw some wash in. After I finish this map, I guess, I'll probably have to call it a day. So I need to throw some wash in. I want to bring... It is, despite the fact that it's going to be kind of cold, probably the whole weekend, unfortunately. Fucking Canada moment. It was so nice last week, too, bro. Fucking Canada. Anyway, I do want to bring a couple pairs of shorts, and I did wear them recently when it was nice last week, so I'm going to wash them today, just so I can pack them, just in case it is a nicer day, and I can just wear shorts. I already kind of wore them, the ones I like. So I want to clean them up first before I put them on again. I didn't wear them for long, just to go out and play with my dog, but even so. Like, it looks like it's supposed to be like cardboard or something, and I'm just spraying the shit out of it with fucking water. This shit would be so wilty and sad if I was done with it. God damn. Okay, I gotta throw a load of wash in. I gotta go grab my luggage, because I have basically everything I want. I know, like, all the stuff I need. I'm pretty damn good at packing now for conventions, because I'm so used to it. After doing it for years and years and years. I'm gonna grab my luggage, and then my little luggage box to keep my clothes and stuff in. And then empty out my backpack, make sure there's nothing in it, because I always bring a backpack with me, usually, to store shit in. Although I really need to get a new backpack, bro. I've had this same backpack since I was in high school. The bottom is wearing out of it, which is kind of alarming. It's an old fucking backpack now. I've had this shit forever. It's more than a decade old, that thing. I think I got it when I first got into high school. So yeah, it's definitely way more than a decade old. Poor thing. Old motherfucker. Old bag. Hey, it's still holding up good. It was a good damn purchase, that's for sure. Oh, my voice. Please, bro! If you're gonna voice crack me, give me like an extra inch of height every time my voice cracks, please. I'll be like 6'3" in no time. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then do the bathroom packing, at least the stuff I don't need in the morning and tonight, which is pretty much everything. Fuck. I guess I won't pack my bathroom stuff yet. I get my clothes all together though, at least other than the shorts. That's good. But I don't really need to take a lot. I just try to make room just in case I want to buy a lot of stuff or bring stuff with me. My phone charger. I want to get a new phone charger too. I honestly should get a new phone soon. It's just such a pain to get a new phone. I really should get a new one though, because this phone, the last year, for over a year now, the charging port has been broken, and the only way I can charge it is by, what's it called? By putting it on like one of those little like, charging plate things, and it charges through the plate rather than like charging through the charging port, because the charging port just doesn't work at all. It's really fucking depressing. And so whenever I want to charge it mobily, like when I'm out and about, I have to pull out the charging plate, plug in my mobile charger into the charging plate, and then put the phone on the plate. And I have like a whole fucking contraption. I look like an idiot. Pisses me off. I can't just plug the little mobile charger into it because the plugging in doesn't work. I cleaned this bum. Clean the goat bum. All clean now. Yo, duck. Bro got his eyes closed. He's chilling. He's all snuggled up. That's cute. It's our baby. He's all cuddled. Very cute. I'm excited. I get to meet some friends I've never met before. In person, at least. So, I am excited. It'll be a good time. We'll take them for food right away. I think that's the first thing we're doing. We're literally, like, going for food immediately. Well, I guess food. Because everyone will have been traveling. We'll get some good eats. Go. Go. Up. Nice jumps, nice hops, nice hops. I got blue on your antlers, boy. You all glittered up. I clean you. Someone threw a glitter bomb at my boy. Little guy. Got glitter bombed. I watch station. Nice. I think this horn's still dirty. Yeah, from the side there. Okay, what are we missing? The hay's good. Plinth. Yeah, this thing. What's it called? Plinth. Oh, plinth. At the end when I was saying it. What's that? Oh, some of these flowers are still dirty too. Or not the flowers, the wheat. On this side. Some of the veggies, or the fruit rather, as well. It's like a harvest festival blimp, or float rather. Interesting. Yeah, I got a handful of stuff to do today. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good time. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming on Tuesday when I get back next week. I'll be getting back Monday night, so I don't know if I'll do Tuesday, but maybe. I'll try to get a schedule out ASAP. I want to do the tree game. Fucking Trees Hate You game. I think it'll be fun. I'm going to download it before I leave. So I have it ready. Oh yeah, I was playing Zomboid earlier. I've just been kind of playing with like some, not like cheats, but basically cheats, where it just gives you a bunch of free points so I can like be strong and shit. And just like really high XP boost so that I can just like watch one TV show and get like max XP. Because I just want to try building, like I just want to experience building like a house or something in there, because I've never actually like hand built a full house before or anything like that. But I just kind of want to experience that. And then when I do the collab and set that all up, I'll have a good idea of how to do it. That way I can feel more dependable, because people always end up depending on me when it comes to games, and I'm like, oh, when I don't know everything. I panic. There we go. Like really close. What did I miss on the peacock? Oh, the pendant? Something on the pendant? Oh, what did I miss here? Sunglasses? No, what did I miss? Top of his head? Was it little thingies? Oh yeah, one of those little crests. Shit, okay. What did I miss on you? I don't see any dirt on it. Alright, let me get up on top. Come here, boy. What did I miss? That angle, okay. Raccoon step. Oh, I missed things on the raccoon. No. Oh yeah, this step, I see. And then the loudspeaker. Oh. Hey! Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Good stretch. Nice. Hell yeah. There we go, baby. Woo! Wahoo! All right. We will be calling this stream a day. Also, I just realized my chat has not been updating this whole time. Haha. The last message I saw was from 10 minutes ago. I just thought everybody got quiet and was lurking. Fuck! YouTube! I refreshed and I see new messages. Oh, God. Overpack. How's Piper? She's doing really good. Piper's doing well. She's doing really well. She's so sweet. She was outside rolling in the grass this morning, so she was all frickin' grass stained and wet because it was raining last night. Buzzard. And she tried to get on my bed. Bullshit. You don't need to be any taller. Wow. Wireless charging? Yeah, wireless charger. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned out. No, it's actually broken, unfortunately. I've cleaned it with pressurized air. I've looked inside. There's nothing in there at all blocking it or anything like that. It's just simply broken, unfortunately. Either it was bent or, like, I don't know, it just malfunctioned. But either way, yeah, it doesn't work. It hasn't worked for over a year. Can't replace the charger. It's not about the charger. It would be just the connection port. So it just doesn't work. Meet anyone from the GTA server? No. No, I will not. I don't think so. A nap. Sleep well. Oh, never mind. You're not going to get to. You're working. We're running a swamp with lots of trees. Yapping. Oh, now I can see every message. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I do want to get a new phone. What do you want to get? I don't know. Another Android. Like, I don't know. Something Android. I don't like iPhones. I don't like Apple products much. I like Android, so I'll probably get another Android. We'll just see what's available. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yippee! Yippee yay! Alright, so we're gonna call it a day. As a reminder, I will not be streaming tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I'll be out of town completely. But I'll have a lot of stories to tell, so that'll be cool. Maybe our first stream back will be another Powerwash stream. That way we can yap a bunch and tell you stories about the con and things I did. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to concerts and stuff. Have some good time off. It'll be a good little mental reset. And I think it'll really help me just get back into the vibe of things. Like, once I take an actual proper break, you know? I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I think it'll be very helpful for me in the future. Tomorrow morning, good luck! Stay safe. The train takes so long and it's so fucking expensive, but good luck. Stay safe, stay safe. Our phone? Fine. Our weekend, thank you. So I will be gone for a while. Take care of yourselves. I know you guys will. Make sure you are, you know, without me having to remind you every day, doing self-care. Drink your water, eat your food, sleep well, stretch, all the good stuff. And in fact, like, fucking stretch right now, bro. Stretch. Do it. It's good for you. I need to stretch my... Let me stand up. I gotta stretch my legs. Ugh. I've been sitting too long. Okay. Alright. Yeah, take care of yourself. It's important. You're the only one who can do self-care for yourself. So, you know, take care of yourself. It's important. Because you can't properly hang out and, you know, talk and stuff if you're not taking care of yourself. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate you. Big love, big care. We're going to call it a day. And I'll see you next week. I'm really looking forward to it. Next week, we will be voting on what Telltale game series to play, where you guys vote for every option. I'll be playing the Trees Hate You game, because I think it'll be fun as our rage game. I will fucking rage. That shit pisses me off. I can't wait. Excuse me. I'll be setting up more collabs following up. I believe I will have a collab on the 13th as well, which isn't next week, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so we're good. But the week following, I have a collab set up for Slay the Spire for the first time. Slay the Spire 2, rather, so I'm excited to play that. I'll set up more collabs and stuff as well, get more things rolling and bumping and going, so I'm very excited. We released the art that you guys voted on recently. It's on Twitter, and I showed it on stream the other day. Oh yeah, I can post it in the server as well. I'll do that. Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Big love, big care. As a last final reminder, you play it. I've never played it before. As a last final reminder, I don't even own the thing yet. As a last final reminder, the GamerSupps free shipping deal is only valid until tomorrow at 2 p.m. You have less than 24 hours to take advantage of it. Use code Hyomis. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. And another reminder, pre-orders for the merchandise will still be around for about, like, you know, more than half a month still. But please do order it when you can so you don't forget about it or put it off till last minute and then not be able to get it. There isn't any, like, special code I can give you, unfortunately, for discounts, but it is simply there on Kawa, and it will be for over 20 more days. If you are interested, please do jump on it. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big love, big care, and I'll talk to you next week. Yeah. All right, let's find someone to raid. Let's see. Bum bum bum. So cute. Oh, if you haven't already, please do like the stream. Would appreciate it a lot. If you're not subscribed for some reason, please do that too. Yeah. Oh, I get to raid Ryan. I haven't gotten to raid Ryan in a while. Yippee! Let's play Code Vein. Augers. Augers. Have fun, safe weekend. Thank you. I will. Have a good time. Wait for it to load. It's loading. The raid message is loading. It's loading. There it is. Yummy! Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Little did they know, this was the last time they would ever see Kohaku Hyouma. I'm kidding, but it'd be kind of ominous, huh? See you next week. Bye.